Welcome to another session of Stock Sniper Trading. Okay, we're live right now. I'm just getting my link to send to my team. All right, so just give me one quick second here. I'll explain everything what's going on as soon as I get this link out. Okay. Okay, guys. Perfect. All right. So let's just see how we're trickling in here. A couple people watching. Good morning, good evening to everyone. Okay, guys, this is gold on 5 minutes. All right, I did a top-down analysis before I got on the call. I was uploading a new webinar for the back end of the website. You guys saw that. So this is gold on 5 minute. Okay, so we're gonna watch gold and we're gonna chart some other pairs. Okay, so J Paul, what's going on, man? Samurai, big ups, buddy. I know you're always on the call. Thank you, bro. Okay, guys, so gold did break to the upside, so it annulled pretty much all of the resistance that happened previously. All right, and now it's retesting. You can probably see that candle right there. All right, these guys, sorry, I was just quickly charting this. So these the zones can be you know what I mean, a little higher than normal. It's just because they're higher time frame breakups. Okay, so what we're looking for now is some consolidation area here. You see what I mean? There's a double bottom right here, breakout. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Came to the neckline, had that entry right there, caught it up, so it retested. Okay, now it's retesting this overall support of this rejection candle, and over here. Okay, so it's retesting. So we're going to see if it's going to get a confirmation or if it's actually going to sell back off here. Okay, so it maybe test this overall uptrend. Okay, that we have on the higher time frame. Okay, so keep that in mind for gold. All right, I'm going to chart some of the other stuff like US 30 and you know what I mean. I'll do Nasdaq really quickly, and then I want to go over some of the pairs that happened last night, and then I'll rechart them and we'll focus on them again, more so with alerts. Okay, so I'm going to set alerts on timeline breakouts and different things like that. Okay, so let's get down to business, guys. All right, definitely going to chart US 30 here. Okay, so you see how they have that window, guys? They're a lot of the times they like to fill these windows. Okay, so I noticed this right away. It has. I'm going to go from 4 hour down. I like what I see here right now. Okay, that's that window over on the 4 hour. Okay, so remember, guys, this is US 30. Okay, so just bear with me here, guys. We do have a steady uptrend here as of late. You can tie it right in there at the bodies if you want. Okay, so you can see this kind of an uptrend. Okay, so let's see if they're going to hold that. All right. Okay, I'll check gold in 1 second, guys. 100%. Okay, so from the 4 hour, what we're going to do is we're going to drop down to the hourly. All right. See how all these hourly, the 4 hour become just hourly candles. There's a lot more of them. All right, so this is why you just clean everything up. You make your chart nice and clean. All right. Okay, so US 30 has some little push here, but you can see there's a start of a formation of a downtrend. But if it starts to break up there, guys, we can start testing this area right here and maybe this wick if it breaks through there. Okay, so I'm going to go down on the 30 minute. All right, that's definitely a key area. Closed doji. Okay, we got some resistance up here at the top. Okay, so you see there's that rejection candle, and then same with up here. Okay, but you can see they're starting to find some support because of all the buyers previously. All right, so I don't have anything here, guys. We're near the high again. Okay, US 30 is still booming, right? So a lot of times they fill this wick. Okay, so on the 15 minute, Haha, are you out of fuel energy, my man? I was wondering, where are you? I'm here, my man. I'm ready to go. I was just uploading some webinars for the back end of the website, taking a little more time than usual. Okay, so if we're looking for a bullish break, guys, I'm looking for a break up here, okay? But this is a little riskier of a trade, okay? Because we're now having to fight through this previous resistance right here, okay? So I'm saying, so if it gets up there, has a lot of opportunity to, it'd be similar like a double bottom here with a breakup, okay? But if it starts to sell off, it might come down to the 200. A lot of times, guys, if you've been on the calls with me, they fill wicks and they like to test the 200, okay? So remember, there's a window, okay? And then similarly, if we're working for a sell here, guys, I'm mostly looking like it, have my stop loss set right around that double bottom breakup, okay? And then have an entry here, all right? But looks like it's going pretty bullish for now, okay? So let's just wait and see if it's going to continue. And then, guys, if you're still new to this channel and you're still, wondering what's going on here, okay, I'm using these as entry, the green, okay? So it's entry position with stop loss, okay? This area right here, you could even gap it down here, all right? So at the neckline, see how it's getting rejected, okay? So if you're entering in, guys, remember, we got to battle through two supports. Okay, sorry, through two resistances. Right here at 35,005, all right, if it breaks through there, it's going to come up to this area, 35,513, and then maybe fill this window up to the top, okay? So this would be like a potential entry, all right? And this would be your stop loss, okay? You know what I mean? And if you've never traded before, guys, like I said, just follow along. Use your demo account. Use whatever kind of account you normally use. Tokyo session can be head fake session too, right? It can be choppy. We charted gold yesterday, and it was very choppy. Okay, so but we have two nice little targets there, and our overall targets for the dump and the pump, okay, roughly here. Okay, so we'll see if US 30 is going to push up and then maybe make a double top. 35,553, then we'll make a nice decision up here, okay? But that is the goal if it's bullish, all right? Gold pushed through, okay? You can see the gold pushed right up, guys. Okay, we'll see if it's going to fill that wick. Okay, had a nice little retest, all right? So this is a good thing here, okay, to show you. Okay, so you push down here, pushed up, down. You'll notice that this 200 MA it's kind of in an upward trending angle here, okay? So it's pushing this way towards that overall uptrend. So we'll wait and see, because once we get to this area right here, guys, that's the double, I see a double bottom here, right, forming. You see what I'm saying? That's the neckline right here, all right? So now if it starts to break up like it did, it pushed right through, okay? All right, so right now, guys, what's happening is they're starting to push it up even more, okay? So, but what happened is it broke up, then it sold down, okay? It retested this area right here. Then it pushed right back up, got rejected at the high at 1755.92. Now it's similarly selling off here, okay? So we didn't catch that one. If you guys caught me at the beginning of the call, that we already started in the buy, okay? And it maybe went up from roughly around here. So the retest is where we started it, all right? But we were charting US 30. So let's just wait for maybe gold to settle down. We'll see if what's going to happen. If it's going to hold here. If it's going to fill this wick, all right? We'll see if we have any windows for gold. When market open, we do not, okay? So it can be a bullish continuation, you know what I mean, maybe for 20 pips. But let's just see, guys, there's a lot of power here, okay? But with a lot of power comes a lot of retest and resistance, okay? So let's go on here. All right, so guys, let's just check out US 30 one more time. Okay, US 30 came up and got rejected, okay? So there's no confirmed entry there. Okay, do you see? This was the candle you'd wait on. You see if it pushes up, it's good news, all right? Then it open, retest, okay? Wait. If it starts to push back up, guys, like I said, it'll start pushing there because we're starting to form potentially a little bit of an uptrend. We'll see. That's what I'm saying. So let's just wait and see if it's going to break this and start to fall. Jakarta, what's going on, my man? Kendra. All right, we'll see if it's going to hold that little uptrend right there. One sec, guys. Let me get on this. I can see the chat box better when I'm watching it there. Okay, Shooting Star. Yes, buddy. You're back. Good morning. Okay. Jimmy Black. What's going on, my man? GU. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Okay, so I'm going to chart Nasdaq. Okay. Guys, if you're watching the other like gold or US30, let me know if you see any movement on it. All right, you know that there's both buy and sell opportunities there. Okay, we got to find the overall trend, guys. I'm trying to find the trend, the continuation, right? When you're scalping, you can get in there for like 5-10 pips. You know, obviously catch the overall ones like maybe 20. Okay, drop it down to the 30. Okay, you can see we're getting some rejection here, guys, starting to form. You know what I mean? A lot of wicks flipping. Maybe they want to test that 200 again. Okay, 30, roughly right around here. Drop down to 15 for a second, guys. Okay, that's where I wanted it. And then the initial break. Okay, guys, and I'm going to send these out to our group too, just so you have them, and we'll update them continuously, okay? Good morning, men. 3:30 a.m. Welcome to the session. We are about to session, guys. We're going to go to 1 o'clock at least, or something like that, maybe a little longer. We'll see how we're feeling. If the momentum's there and people are feeling it, guys, we'll go, okay? This is Nasdaq, guys. Keep this in mind. Okay, quick little scalps. Sell. We're looking to get to the 200K, and this would be the overall support on there. That's that final support where it started to make the bounce to continue. Okay, so see if we get any push past there. We did. We got some rejection hold up right there. Okay, so let's see if that would be the overall key. All right. So guys, there's the entry for buy. There's a stop loss for sell. Okay, and if you want to keep this in mind, guys, we're looking a little bit of consolidation area here. Okay, what we're looking for is the break up, retest, continuation. Okay, similarly, break down, retest, continuation. Okay, so this is Nasdaq on the 5 minutes, guys. All right. Let's see if we can get some actual support there. Maybe roughly around here in this area. It's not precise, guys. Like I said, these are just guesstimations of what can happen in terms of price, but it's always like the retest. Okay, like I'm telling you, they see how they push it up here, but when they sell it off, kind of bounce it like this. Similar here, boom, they might bounce it. So we're trying to catch the trends, guys. Okay, trying to catch the overall trends. All right. So it's Nasdaq on the 5. Okay, let's check it on the 15 minute. See what I'm saying? We're looking at these areas right here. GU's charted from last night. Okay, I just saw that answer come up. Yeah, we'll chart GU, guys. I want to go over GU for sure. Okay, so just let me send this out, guys, and then we'll be good. Okay, so let's go back to US30 for a second here. Okay, so they tried to push up, guys. Remember, this is on the 15 minute, all right? So they broke it above. Okay, now they're selling off here, okay? Let's see if they're going to hold that overall uptrend. Okay, give me 1 second. See how they're holding it here, guys? It's looking pretty good so far. looking like it's getting some good push. All right, let's see what we're going to happen with gold here. Okay, gold really pushed up again and held some support. Okay, so something very similar. So they tried to sell it off, but now they're holding right that 1754 area. All right, it's looking pretty good. Okay, they're getting a lot of resistance around this area right here. Okay, so they need to push through that area and break through to get to this wick right here. Okay. So let's see if we're going to get a continuation. And guys, there's a minute and 15 seconds left here. All right, US 30, similar retest. Okay. Nasdaq is floating around. Okay. All right, guys, let's go. We're going to chart GU. All right, guys, that was the GU trade last night on the 5-minute. Okay, so that was the one that we charted last night. If you're on the call, all right, I didn't touch it at all. Okay, this is kind of what I wanted to show you guys. So what I'm looking for, all right, is this. I want to break the overall consolidation, so you can see on a higher time frame that I had to pretty much trap here. Okay, all the way across. See how it sold off here, held support. Then it pushed back up all the way here. Okay, as soon as it got to that $1.387777 area, it sold off, guys. And that's this area right here. As soon as it broke here, okay, the 1.38598 area, 59, and it starts to sold off, like that's profit, guys. You know what I mean? Even from roughly, if you got on this area, you're looking at almost 50 pips. Okay, it's on the that's on the 5-minute. This is what it looks like on the 15. Okay, so a little more clear. But you see how we have these areas, like if it starts to break, guys, when we're looking even for the break on the bearish movement here, all right, if it starts to break here, guys, you know it's going to continue that downtrend, the lower highs, lower lows. Okay, if it breaks above here, that's what I'm saying. If it starts to test here and break, it's going to go higher highs and higher lows, right? Uptrend, guys. You're looking for the trends. You see how we had it? Like we would have had this, we had it. As soon as it broke to 200, steady downtrend, okay? That was on the 15-minute. So I'm going to basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove everything, okay? We're going to start again, guys, from the 4-hour. We caught that, all that sell right there, okay? See how they've been in a steady downward movement? It's not as, like, but you can start to see these types of moves down here, guys. So I'm saying parallel channel, they're holding it right here, and then there's a secondary downtrend right at this area. See what I mean? They're holding. Now we're looking for the bounce, okay? Or it's going to be a continuation sell. All right? So let's dissect it. Let's get down to business here. All right, see how now they're finding some support right around this area right here? This could be a little zone. All right, so what we're looking for is gathering. Grab your box. All right, nice little fill. And same with, make it fill to here first, okay? And then we fill the upside here. All right. See now how we have some higher time frame support and resistance. That was that key breakthrough there. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, so now from that hourly, looking to get right there. I knew there was one there. All right, then down to 30 minutes. Okay, you don't always have to do 30 if you don't want. You know what I mean? You can go right down to the 15. It's just I like to see it, the overall kind of going basically in that kind of. I've always done it in daily, 4 hour. You know what I mean, and so on and so on. Okay, so definitely have some good hold there. Obviously, it bounced there and then it sold right through. So they did break right through it, but we'll see. So we know there's a lot of sellers around this area right here, 1.32841. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of an uptrend. Okay, so that's on the 30-minute. Okay, so you see how we're forming some downtrend, bounce, boom, starting to come down here, starting to test. Okay, it could break down here or it could be a continuation. We got to wait and see. It's on the 15-minute now. Okay, we know there's some key resistance right here. All right, then we'll drop it down to the 5. Tighten it up. Okay, always make sure it's nice and clean. Rejection, see, they tried to push it through that wick at that previous support, so we know that's real. Okay, now we're trying to find other key areas here for GU. Okay, because remember, guys, for GU, more like when we're scalping it, you're looking for the overall place. Okay, like, you know what I mean? Because like small scalps, they can add up like 5-10 pips for sure, but we want to get some good, you know what I mean, some good push. All right, that's what I like right there. Let's see if it's going to test the 200. Okay, so I'll maybe look for a little bit of an uptrend up there, okay? I'm looking, guys, because it's breaking through this wick. It's breaking through that resistance, and then it's going to test the 2. So understand that this is looking potentially really good, but we got to wait and see here, okay? They could equally sell it off. And the reason why I'm putting a stop loss roughly there, this is more of a break. Okay, so we're going to put our stop loss roughly there. Okay, so 9 pips for a break to make potentially like 20 roughly, okay? You'll see what I'm saying? Roughly, we want to get it into this zone here, okay? Not bad. 1 to 2, okay? You can obviously get a higher, we get the higher moves, guys. That's what we want. You understand? Scalping is really good. We can scalp in it, but we're looking for a higher time for, like, this is 5 minutes, so we're looking for the overall breakout. So it might take a little bit of time, but if you start to get these, you know what I mean, in the trends, like you saw GU yesterday, like you could have held that for like 50, 60 pips, guys. You know, that's what I like to look for sure. There's GU on the hourly. Okay, so this is GU on the 15-minute. If you guys have any questions too, throw them in the chat box, okay? Really don't mind answering anything. Especially tonight. It's Thursday, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. It's going to be a good day. Okay, so what do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts on this? Give me some feedback on this chart. All right. I want to hear what you guys think. Okay, so then we have some potential target break there, break there. No one's wanting to comment on GU. Yeah, US 30 for sure. Yeah, we'll go back to US 30 100%. Some people like pairs, you know what I mean, for my funding talent people. Okay, we got some questions here. You're in a sell for GU. Okay, nice. For sure, overall trend is a sell. Nice catch, buddy, for sure. You probably caught GU roughly around this area right here, maybe when it broke. This was, you know what I mean, a really good opportunity. All right, still seems overbought though. Guys, it's either way. That's why, like I said, we wait to see how price action reacts, okay? Because like if it gets up here, guys, it starts breaking these wicks. We've known it started there twice, okay? So it's a potentially good opportunity to see if we get a nice little buy, potential buy, and get it up to 1.38179 area, okay? So let's just wait and see. It's on the 15-minute, okay? But this is what I want, guys. When I ask you this kind of stuff, give me some insights for real. Let me know your thoughts too, because as we start to grow this, you know what I mean. It's going to be important for you guys to talk, because if you see something that maybe I'm missing in terms of when I'm charting another chart, you can let me know, right? So this is key, guys. So I appreciate it. If you, like I said, when I ask, you just, you know what I mean, check out one of the answers or throw one out there for me, if you have one. You know what I mean. Okay. Okay, back on GU right now. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I just got to send this to my guys here. Okay, so we'll leave GU. We'll go back to US 30. How long have I been trading? Uh, Roughly over, 2 to 5 years. Okay, honestly, like I took some time off, right? So consistently, it's been little longer now. But when I first started, I took a little, I started and I stopped and stuff like that. But then when I really dove into it, you know what I mean, I devoted like my life to it. You know what I mean? Like the past 2 years of my life with Ron have been consistent trading, like every single day. Like it's traded full time to me, right? So definitely a little bit. And remember, guys, like when you start putting in your time, that's when you can start realizing good patterns and stuff like that. So it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of hours in the market. Just like anything, I explained it last night too. It's just like when you're trying to learn a specific sport. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to get good at it if you don't practice. Right, so similar to sports and stuff like that, practice on these charts will not obviously make perfect, because nothing is perfect, but it'll make you a hell of a lot more consistent. You know what I mean? So okay, so let's see what we got, guys. 20 likes, 45 watchers. That's huge, guys. So we just started the call too. Okay, so I'm going to switch this up, guys. Sorry, I was just talking to you there. This is 15-minute. Let's go back to the 5 here. Okay, so it's testing it again. Remember, so it's testing that overall uptrend. It's still holding there. Okay, so let's see if it's actually going to break or if it's going to hold. I'm just going to move it up to here. If it breaks off, guys, the sell-off is going to be roughly down here for US 30. Okay. So it'll look something like this. It starts to break down here, come down here, guys. This is the key area right there, 35,487. Okay. And then if it breaks up here, guys, obviously we're looking for that bull run. All right, so it's got to break above here, and then we get a nice little push to that potential upside. It's going to fill maybe this window here, okay? So let's just wait and see. They might not do it right away, but they might do it later on. It's got a lot of resistance to break and fill, so, but they have been making highs lately, and it's been a nice little push. Okay, guys, let's see how long I've been trading. I mentioned that USD needs some kind of correction now to spark the movement. Yeah, so let's check out that DXY for a second here, guys. Yeah, look, a little bit of bearish here movement, but they found some, you know what I mean? They found a little support here, okay? So this little area right here, you know what I mean? They found good support. All right, this is on the 5-minute. So let's just see if they're going to hold here, maybe push it past up, and we'll see, guys, because there's another window there too, guys. You know what I mean? I've been trading enough where they try to fill this for some reason. It might not be in the next like hour, but it'll be maybe later on in the night. Okay, for real. I've noticed this, and just that's a tip. You know what I mean? Even if they push it up to here. Okay, we're trading within this area right now. Okay, 200 is in between, so it acts as support and resistance. All right, so okay, you're not need to do a my journey video so people know who you are. Yeah, dude, we'll start doing that kind of stuff. But right now, man, this business is growing like crazy. You know what I mean? A lot of webinars, guys. A lot of like sniper chat room. Sorry, not chat rooms, but we started power hour. So it's another you know what I mean? Another crazy hour out of the day. It's a lot of work. All right, so we'll definitely get to that 100%. Okay, so let's check out gold for a second. That's what I was looking for. Okay, guys, gold sold off. Okay, it sold back into consolidation here. All right, so it's coming down to potentially retest here. I've been talking so much. Right there, guys. If it starts to break there, like I said, we can look for a potential sell. All right, we were talking at this candle. Okay, so this bullish movement was not on the call. Okay, this was before I had it charted. I had the W pattern here. It did break out. Now it's selling off and retesting here. Okay, so if this is going to hold that area, guys, so it's a little break, like I said, retest. And if it holds, guys, it's going to maybe push through. If it's going to fall, it's going to fall down here. Okay, so we'll wait and see how it's going to hold on gold. All right. Where I'm looking at it from a 1-hour chart, seems overbought there. Could be wrong. Okay, Ross. We'll see. Absolutely, guys. Why do you trap G like that? My trap is a little smaller. I scalped a little push down, but reversed on me holding good resistance. I'm hoping for a push down, not only for a 6-pip loss. Okay, perfect, man. That's a good question. I charted it all like this because I'm looking for, you see how they're like, if you wanted to, another basically area. The reason why I'm saying here is like you could move this box up here and have a higher one, but I'm looking for the overall entry rate here because as soon as they push it down, it sold off, bounced here, pushed through, now found some support right here, some more here, tried to push up, right? They're just putting it in that consolidation area. So why I'm looking at it like that is basically I'm looking at trapping and gapping, and then if you want to get into the real scalp, like guys, if you want to get like individually like scalping like this, you can scalp these candles. You know what I mean? You can find when it sells off here, sorry, wrong tool, that if it sells off here from rejection, right, you know that this is an overall uptrend from down here. See what I mean? They've been pushing it up. So if it bounces, you start to see some bullish push, you can get in there, right, and scalp in between. You see what I'm saying? You can scalp from here to there. That's like roughly 7 pips, 8 pips, all right? But what we're looking for, guys, is like for real, an overall break for a continuation. All right, that's what I want. If you had a sell, you'd be, depending on where you got in, and I'm talking to Jacob right now, okay? If Jacob got in from up here and he's still in the sell, like he's like, if you got it from here, he's still in good shape, okay? He maybe be down, you know what I mean, maybe 10 pips, maybe a little more. But if he got in around here and he's still in a sell, right, it's on an uptrend now, okay? So if you trapped it like this, you could start to sell right up here. All right, so you see the rejections here, boom. See that bearish engulfing candlestick? It wouldn't be a really good sell because look, it didn't make it too far. This would be a confirmation one. Rejected here for a second time, sold off, and then obviously you could catch the buy with these candles right here. Okay, these are for overall movements, guys. Keep this in mind. Okay, so you can scalp in between these zones as well. The reason why I have zones, guys, is because I'm charting so many pairs. You know what I mean? I'm doing like 2 or 3. We're looking for the overall breakouts here, okay? My trap was too small. Yeah, like there is a minor trap in here. You see what I'm saying? Like I see some all right support, but I also see, you know, some different patterns potentially forming. All right, and especially when you start to chart like this, you see what I'm saying? You're looking for the next area that it could go. All right, you know that it's pushed up here, and you know once it bounced there, okay, you know that's a possibility of formation of a trend. Soon as it starts to come in this area for consolidation, you know that it's at least going to try to make it up and test here because they've tried twice. Soon as it sells off, guys, maybe look for it to come down. Okay, see how it comes down like this? All right, guys, these are the pairs. Pairs need to run a little bit, all right? So now we might consolidate and break out, or we might break down there. I think gold's in a sell. It's holding a little bit. Yeah, same entry, guys, holding that support. I don't have a gap. You have in US 30. Oh, okay, it might be a different chart, my man. We'll wait and see here, okay? If you don't have one on yours, maybe TradingView's helping us out here, okay? Let's wait and see. But generally, when I see these, you know what I mean? They on every freaking call, they generally fill them, okay? So I'm looking maybe for US 30 to be bullish up to this area right here, 35,000, okay? But it's got to start to continue on this uptrend. You see how it's still holding that uptrend, guys? The sellers are trying to push it down, but the buyers are still holding it up, that steady uptrend. If it starts to get up here and it really starts to break, it could be good, okay? But again, remember, sellers are still really pushing it down. US 30 or GBPJPY, they rejected it 5 times in a row last night. Okay, then it sold off, found support, and continued. But guys, 5 rejections. You know, these heavy rejections up here indicate that there's a lot of reversal pressure. All right. Why does it gap like that? That's a good question. Market open can happen too if it's swap session. You know, different. You know, even market making abilities. You know, sometimes you'll see erratic candles happen. Like for real, we've been on calls where it's like just a random candle, and at any time in the moment, you'll see this thing go shoot right down and shoot right back up, just wick everybody out, right? So the market makers, they tend to do stuff like that, but this, you know what I mean, is similar to like a market maker manipulation thing. But for some reason, guys, on all the charts, they have the gapping windows and they tend to fill them, okay? A rash, I'm not sure if that's Albanian or not because my Ron said that there's been a couple people messaging that language. I'm not sure about that, man. If you know any English, dude, you can ask it for sure. I'm sorry. I wish I was bilingual, man. Trust me, this channel would blow up even faster if I were. But unfortunately, I'm not, dude. So I don't mean to ignore you. I don't know what you're saying. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so let's look at gold. See, gold is finding that support there. Okay, we'll see if it's going to push up. That's a lot of selling pressure here, but now they're at that rejection area. Okay, remember that overall trap. So let's just see if it's going to continue. See how it's breaking here, starting to go down. This is the key area, guys. If it starts to break here, we can look for overall scalps. Okay. So let's see if gold is going to hold an uptrend. All right. $60 people watching, guys. That's huge. Which trading platform? I'm using TradingView, bro. It's a very popular platform. Okay, so there is, guys, just being transparent with you. Like we had people message, there is a little bit of a delay from MetaTrader 4. Okay, keep that in mind, like on some of the indices and stuff like that. But it's not as much to affect. You know what I mean? It might be a little bit off, but not too much. Okay, so keep that in mind. But other than that, man, it's a perfect charting platform. But it's called TradingView. Okay. Guys, where's everyone from tonight? We got a nice session going on here. It's Thursday night 10, you know. I got my nootropics ready to rock here. All right. Where's everyone from? And guys, we will be doing a bonus London session tonight. 3:15 a.m. We're going to finish the night strong, guys. Finish the week strong. Alicia, Charlotte, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you joining us on this Thursday night, Alicia. Brian, the Bronx. Oh, buddy. Mad respect, dude. Thank you for joining in. All right, let's try to get these pips. Runa, Arkansas. That's amazing, dude. Thank you for joining in, my man. That's sweet. Straight from Ghana. Oh, G-Bed. Obed. Buddy, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. I hope let's make these pips, guys, for real, okay? US 30 going to come up and test our previous highs. A-Rod, okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's US 30. Let's see. He likes the idea there. I do too. Good call out, A-Rod. Let's see. Let's watch US 30 for now, okay? Madcap, there we go. My man, Madcap. Safriq, Uganda. I lost $161. Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't during this call. You know what I mean? We'll try to make these pips back, all right? We'll try to get them back. Nikulu, South Africa, welcome, my man. Thank you so much for joining here. The BN Kite, Idaho, nice. Welcome, my man. Guys, it's crazy. You guys are all over the place. Samurai, okay, so we got George, we got Puerto Rico. What's going on, man? Mad respect. Thank you for joining in. James, GM, Kenya, respect. DA, there we go, London. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Don Carlene, Kenya, welcome, sir. Thank you for joining. Nawa, hey, what's going on, my man? Patrick, Canada, that's where we're from, dude. We're from Canada too. All right. PTI, Pennsylvania, what's going on, my man? That's huge. Madcap, world famous in New Zealand. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We got Alicia, there, my man Ronnie, stocks, London, Ontario, straight from the, straight from the, yeah. Nubia, Georgia, what's going on, my man? Nice. Thank you for joining in. Jimmy, Nigeria, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Are y'all on a buy in US 30? We were. Okay, if you're a little bit late to the game, we looked to take a small little entry right there. All right, but we needed to start making higher highs. It's getting rejected. I'm looking for more of the buy opportunity up here when it needs to start breaking this roughly resistance, okay? So it's the starting of the uptrend, okay? If you're entering in small now, guys, do a smaller lot size, okay? Just in case this does retrace down, all right? But if it doesn't, then you can start to add when we get into this area right here, okay? Okay, so Fatima, what's going on? Thank you, hon. A-Rod Denver, 100%. Fafa, there we go. Let's go. Fatima, I liked your charting today on that GJ trade. For real, it looked really good. Okay, Jesus, Mexico, thank you, my man. Make it nice. TX, oh no. Samurai, the center of the universe, Brooklyn. Amen to that, bro. Bill B, Arizona. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We got people from all over the world on this channel. You know what I mean? If you guys have any questions, you know what I mean, throw them in the chat box, okay? If I can't answer them, I'm sure there's a lot of other people in this channel who probably can mention, right? So let's just see what's going on here. All right, gold is still holding that uptrend. All right, looking at like possibly selling. All right, it's getting retested at that area right there, the support. Okay, so it's still 3 minutes left. All right, we're going to dive right in here. We're going to see these candles. So they broke through. Now they're holding that overall retest to the uptrend. The sellers are starting to come in control. Okay, starting to come in control, but like I said, they're going to push it right on that overall box. Okay, the overall trap. So, but you can still see that nice little uptrend here. Okay, if it starts to break here, guys, it needs to start challenging this wick. Once it starts to break through this wick right here, guys, this area, like right here, guys, once it starts to break through right there, okay, that little continuation, you're going to start to see it make some higher highs. So it's going to push up. Okay, it already made it there once. Okay, push down. All right, pushed up. Now push down again. But now you can start to see it starting to creep up. Well, if it starts to creep up and get into this area right here, and break through, it's going to start testing these wicks, and then it's going to continue, guys. All right. All right, Tony Trinidad. Oh boy, man, guys, crazy. When I start hearing like places like that, it gets me going. New Jersey, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jade, for joining in. Thank you for Thank you for being a part of the sniper team as well. Really appreciate that. Ariel, Paraguay, man, you are great, bro. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the calls for real, and I hope you bank some pips. Okay, so now you can see we're going bullish a little bit right now, guys. All right. Let's check out Nasdaq. Still bouncing around, all right, in that consolidation, but there's a steady little potential uptrend forming here. See it roughly forming here. Okay. So they're pushing it up. You see all these wicks, guys? The bodies are closing above here, okay? So that's how you know there's an uptrend forming. All right, so if they start to break above here too, guys, the overall key break is obviously right here. All right, but this area right here, you're going to notice something right here. Okay, there's another little window over here. All right, so if it starts to break here, guys, and it breaks this area right here, this thing can go very bullish. All right, that's for Nasdaq. There's gold. Let's see if we're getting a nice little push on gold. Okay. George, yeah, for sure. I'm looking at that too, man. You know what I mean? Nice little Elliott wave. Let's see if it's going to continue like that. See if we get the breakthrough, guys, here. This is what we want. We want it to test 1756. Let's see if it's going to hold or fold. Okay. Let's check out Nasdaq too. Starting to get that little push there. Okay, you can start to see Nasdaq. Morocco, my man. Thank you. Hope you're having a blessed. Is it morning or night over there in Morocco? For in blue on gold. I like that. I like hearing that. And US 30. Oof. Making pips. Okay, let's go back to gold. Gold push through. Okay, so wait for the retest, guys. It's going to come back. If it starts to break through this area right here, okay, like the overall uptrend, like I said, last thing I want to see is the formation of a W. Okay, boom, boom, and then come down here and break this neckline, okay, and then sell. We'll wait and see here. Okay, it's still 1016. Pips pay the bills. Yes, they do, sir. I hope you're eating them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The dirty looks good. You like the dirty too? I do too. Let's see if it's going to... Oh, guys, look at this. I like it. I like it. Look at that US 30, guys. Whoo. Still night over there? What time is it in Morocco, man? What time is it? Is it late? Because if it's late, man, mad respect for staying up. Guys, for the US 30, we need to get above here, okay? We need to break this, and if it does, it's going to fill that, all right? think gold might have sold off a little bit. Yeah, yep. You just came into the call, my man, sir. This was a buy right here, all right? But I'm looking at gold right now. Fish, there he is. This guy, I love him, man. Shout out to Fish. 3-4 nights in a row he's been on the call, man. When you get loyal people like this is why we do this, you know? Fish, you join our morning sessions, dude. Do you like you jump on the morning calls with Ron this week? So Shiv, yep, we had a gold buy here. Okay, as you can tell, it's starting to make some higher highs, similar to an Elliott wave, which one of the YouTubers said there. Shiv, thank you, man. Thank you for joining, dude. We really appreciate that. Riff, still 3 a.m. Oh my God, man, you're living the dream over there. Hopefully it's good. I'll try to make it worth your while. Okay, my word. Not here to waste anyone's time. Today, Fish, today was your first morning call? Perfect, dude. Hopefully you made some bank, for real. You catch that big sell-off, you know? We catch them, guys. It's good. You loyal to the pips, Jade, for sure. We all have to be loyal to the pips. Like you said, pips pay the bills, right? So, in God we trust, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get into the religious stuff, you know, but I believe that you need to pay this back. And by paying it back is doing this stuff. It's fun, you know what I mean? Gold is pushing up, guys. Yes, it is. Let's see. We're going to fill this possible wick right there. Okay, the target for gold is right here. This is the target for gold for me. Okay? Looking good. Nas pushing. Let's see. Nice, guys. Let's see if we get a nice little push to the upside here, okay? Oh my God, my chat box, guys. Okay, so US 30 is still breaking up, guys. Okay, I'm going to focus on US 30. There's a lot of bullish momentum there. I'll fill it back, I promise you. Trying to answer all you guys' questions here. Okay, I've been catching 10 pips plus on the US 30 on the 5-minute now because of you. A-Rod, dude, that's huge, bro. That's amazing, man. Holy crap. Guys, mad respect to that. You understand? Like, if he's catching it, he's learning on this call. And that's important. You know what I mean? I think that's important. So let's wait and see here, guys. Samurai, gold pushing up. Yes, it is. Absolutely. So is US 30. It's looking good. All right. But Patrick, gold still in blue for me. Congrats, bro, for sure. Make sure to take some profits, okay? Guys, always make sure. Look at gold. Okay, there we go. Guys, I want to just show you something, and I'll just wait on this questions for a second, okay? If you're doing something like a 1.0, okay, which is equal to $10, okay? If you're in a trade blue, right? So if you're in a blue trade, all right, maybe up 10 pips, say, you know, maybe say you're up 10 pips, okay? Look to take, you know what I mean? Maybe 0.5 for, you know, you're taking partials. Okay, so you'd be taking 50%, all right? Then you leave 50% running, okay? So what I mean by this, guys, if you started to scale out, okay? Sorry, I'll make that a little bigger. If you entered in with a trade here, okay, so listen, if you entered in gold in a buy, okay, which I did, and I'm going to send it to the group, and then I'll explain this. Okay, give me 1 second here. already, guys. So just watching gold. All right, I'll get to this in 2 seconds. Okay, so what I did here, I just sent a profit ticket to the group. Okay, I just want to make this. This is a good point. Okay, so the free FX group, I just sent a trade to. Shiv, no, bro, trust me, we lose trades. No doubt in my mind. I'm telling you right now, everyone loses trades. Okay, we lost quite a few last night. If we took them, they would have hit stop loss. All right, but this is just get. Oh, we'll touch upon that in a second, guys. If you go to the free FX group, you'll notice I had a buy. Okay, and this is me. Okay, charting and trading. I went to put in my stop loss. All right, and look, I put it at 1755. It was way above, right? That was my bad. It automatically checked me out of that trade. Okay, not thinking, like just doing stuff, trying to. I made a mistake. Okay, do you guys see that? Automatically took me out. If I had stayed in this trade, guys, I'd still be going. Okay, but I'm because you know what I mean. That's why in Forex, especially when you're trading like on your MetaTrader 4 and stuff like that, you want to be as precise as possible. Okay, so when I'm doing this, trying to answer the questions, it's hard sometimes to trade fully. Okay, but so we do make mistakes. That's a one mistake right there that I just made that I probably could have held this trade for, and it's probably going to run. All right, but to check me out, I'll look for another trade. Okay, so to me, I consider that like a little bit of profit, but a little bit of loss as well. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that, guys. And if you're in the FX group, just check that out. It'll explain it. Just a small error on my part. Okay, but I still took some home. You know what I mean? It's just I should have just edited a bit differently, paid attention a bit more. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's see what's going on here. NAS shot up too. Okay, NAS sort of a little bit. Okay. US 30 getting rejected there a little. Okay, so it might come back down and test here, guys. If that's the case, we'll look for another opportunity if it starts to break this support right here at 35,005. Okay, but new candles opening, they're starting to get some momentum here. Let's see if we're going to continue. Okay, let's check out GU for a sec here too. Okay, there we go, guys. GU is starting to form up too. This is, guys, this was done on the 15. Okay, this was done on the 15-minute. All right, so let's see if GU is going to catch that buy. Okay, see, but this is the key area. It's got to break right here, guys. It's got to break here to make that nice little push. All right. Okay, guys, let me start to answer these things here. NAS pushing, US 30 to make at least one more higher high. Yeah, US 30 does. Roy, you're absolutely right, man. Has to make one more higher high to continue. Forex needs sacrifice, bro. Not enough of sleep. Yeah, absolutely, dude. My man, Morocco. BU, this guy. BU is the GOAT. Okay, trust me, you'll be seeing him more on our calls as this time comes. Same, bro. Literally my first time catching up with you. We're here to learn from the best. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You know, any feedback from you too. If you see something that I could do better, you guys let me know. Okay. And I'm not just saying that to him. Okay. We want to make this the best channel on YouTube, guys. We want to have a ton of subscribers joining in every day, because if we have that many people, we're going to have really good eyes, guys. This channel could be dominating. You know what I mean? So we just want to make sure we have a good, fun community of people who want to learn how to trade. That's all we care about. There's no one out there doing it like you do, bro. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to my partner, Ron, too. Trust me, there's no one who does it like him either. This channel, we owe it a lot to you guys, for real. A lot to you guys, because you guys are the one who support us. Okay, so US 30s, guys, getting rejected here. That was good pips initially. If it starts to break here, like I said, the 3505, it could come down, okay? It could come down and probably test the entry. All right, let's just wait and see. It was rejected 1, 2, you know what I mean? Now it's selling off here. So if it starts to break, guys, we can look, like I said, maybe potential entry down there, but it's got to start to break there as well. I don't think that it's going to sell off like that fast. Okay, I'm being honest with you, but there's a potential for it. All right, I just want to catch. Yesterday we missed a couple opportunities on gold. We're scalping in and out, in and out. All right, so if I want to make sure that when I'm trading this, that I at least catch some of the scalps. Okay, So just bear in mind with me. Just get some of this charting done first. And guys, if you notice where I'm putting this, it's right at this area right here. Okay, the initial entry. That was that breakout. All right. Okay, so that's the sell now. All right. So if you missed it, guys, this is not for people who are in this. Okay, this is for people who haven't made a trade yet. All right, so understand, if it starts to, like I said, break there, break some support, guys, our buyers look to take some profit. Okay, for real, look to take some profit. I told you about the you know what I mean, the percentage. Take some profits, guys. Take some profits. It's the same applies for everything else. Okay, but look, if it starts to sell off, if it starts to break below here, okay, and then break this area right here, it could sell off. Key areas for the break, for the down, this area right here. Very key. Okay, it's got to break through there hard. Okay, but if not, it's going to continue this uptrend we have here. Maybe looking for this buy right around up, starts to break above here, which will fill this window. Okay, guys, and I want to just put this on here for 1 second here. On 5 minute. Okay, keep that in mind. Heavy rejection. Okay, so remember, this is the break area, guys. Starts to break here, you know what I mean? It's got to start to fall here. It's gonna come right around this entry first. See what I mean? If it starts to break down, like I said, it's gonna retest there. Might hold down. If it's gonna not, might drop down here to the, see guys, because it's the 200 there. Remember that, okay? We're above it, so we look for buys. But again, it's got to get through this uptrend right here. All right. 1, 2, third time testing this. Let's see if they're gonna hold support. Okay. Now we're going to look at gold for 1 second here. Gold's getting rejected too. Look for it to start to come down to this zone right here. Okay, if it bounces, it's going to start to walk its way up similarly to how it's been doing. All right. I told you that was the key, guys. I told you that was a key area. This previous wick. All right. So it just came in there and bounced right off. Nasdaq, okay, selling off. No entry, guys. It's starting to, it's testing this zone right here. Okay, basically this area right around here. Okay, you can see there's a window there too. Keep that in mind. All right, you can even maybe drop that lower, get those wicks in there, and we'll be good right around there. Okay, so if it starts to break here, guys, like I said, this is the overall break. Okay, but we can obviously, this is NAS 100. Okay, keep this in mind. If it starts to break like down here, don't worry, we'll be ready for it, guys. Don't enter in on anything yet. All right, this is just opportunity. If it starts to break right here. All right, let me erase this. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit, guys. Not going to make these huge, crazy. Make them more a little tighter. Okay. So I tried to push up, now they're holding. There's still that steady uptrend there, guys. Remember, uptrend. They're going to come back down and retest these zones before pushing up. Okay. Key break, guys. A very key break here on Nasdaq is that candle right there. See how they got rejected there? If it starts to break here, this thing can go higher. Okay. So at least definitely to the top of there, and then potentially filling up even higher. And same thing if it gets breaking below, has opportunity to get down there. Okay. Guys, remember these price flags, these are the opportunities. Okay. That wick. Okay, so that would be your entry right there, 15,484. Okay. And if you want to do a tight stop loss, or depending on where you want to do your stop loss at all, you can even do it roughly right here. All right. Keep it nice and tight. And then let me grab my price. Okay. Then we're looking at the stop loss for down there, which would be your entry. So roughly right there. Okay. GBP broke up. Okay. Now it's retesting. Let's see if it's going to come up and test this 200. Okay. Remember, this was done on the 15-minute time frame, guys. Okay. Okay, Nasdaq, same thing. Sold off. All right. Retesting. See if it's going to hold or break down. I told you they'd fill this. Okay, then it's like then we make the decision of what's going to happen. All right, that's the truth. Okay. If you believe it's going to sell off, you know what I mean. Like I said, you can tighten up your. Or you can. If you believe it's still going to hold, okay. Or if you're kind of iffy, guys, you can tighten up your stop loss. All right, you know what I mean. It's totally up to you how you want to make this judgment call. Because if we can get this a little slower movement tonight, guys, remember it's Tokyo session, okay? So now we're more in a resistance area. If it starts to break above that 15,087 area, it's good. Okay, so let's keep going down. So GU wait for a break and a retest, right? Yeah, I would wait on GU for, because look, it's still on an uptrend here, okay? So they might sell it off again, maybe come down and test one more time. All right, we missed that overall uptrend there. That was charted for us as we were doing it. But you remember how last night, guys, and for Jade. So last night, remember how we charted this and then it went up a little head fake and then tanked off? That's kind of what we're looking for to happen here. But initially, we want to catch the breakout. We have the right areas here for the breakups and breaks downs. It's just we want to catch the overall trends. Okay, that's a key clean break above resistance. Okay, but it didn't make it above the test here, so it's kind of like it's having a little bit of thoughts in my head of we might get a little bit of a sell-off just right now, but might still continue that uptrend. Okay, because look, we do have a forming uptrend right here from down. See, so it's possibly forming right in, roughly right in there. Okay, we have, oh, new candle open, guys, sorry. We do have some support right here forming. Okay, so let's wait and see here. All right. Remember, this is GU, this is done on the 15-minute, this is only the 5-minute. Okay, so there's US 30, guys, sold right off. Okay, made our nice little scalp. Didn't break it above, who said that? Roy. It didn't break. Listen, guys, I need to tell you something here. Remember how I said if it breaks above here, it's going to continue? It did, and it got rejected. Okay, selling off. That's a lot of sell power there. You know what I mean? So let's just wait and see if we're going to actually get in a buy or sell. So right now, honestly, guys, I'm waiting a little bit. I might wait for, because we missed it, right? If we're chasing now, if you want to enter now, it's kind of on you, all right? But if you're not looking, if you're not worried about it, like I said, smaller lot sizes, it still has an opportunity to get up back into this uptrend right here, okay? Before making its final decision. All right, so it might come up and test that one more time, but that bearish candle was extremely bearish. All right, it sold right through it. Let's see if it's going to hold support or break down. Okay. Jesus, what's going on, buddy? Thank you, Jade. Much love. New Zealand USD, yeah, we'll chart that one. We'll look at it for sure. G went up a little bit. I got to go to work. Madcap, don't worry. You know we'll be here for you. Daniel, there he is, buddy. Good to see you too, my man. Thanks for joining in again. Sebastian, he's back. Family, bro. 100%. Sniper family. Let's go. GU sell stop. Okay, there we go. Gold sell stop. All right, let's see what he's got going on here. Yeah, so see how it broke, guys? Selling off. Okay, made our movement. Key area 1755. All right, so let's wait and look this down right here. All right, move this over. Overall area right here. Okay, so it's going to start to sell. Looking for more of a breakdown here, guys. Okay. You could enter from there, but it's breaking the downtrend. I want more of a confirmation, okay? If I need to push it up, let's see what he's looking at here. Let's see what someone's looking at. Possible entry, as I'm saying, maybe do a stop loss up there. Wait 1 second. Okay, moving there. Okay, now we're in an indecision phase, guys, so keep this in mind. I'm looking for something like that down there, okay? Nice, I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Wait and see. Okay, so there's no sell entry confirmed yet. All right, we're still give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Okay, so see how they're holding it there, guys? Looking good still. All right, let's see if they're going to start to break. So we got in the neckline break, guys. Nice little push. If it's going to hold, guys, like I said, gold could be a potential buy. Okay, let's wait and see here. How many? Okay, that's a good question too, Patrick. How many pips do you look for when you're scalping, dude? Maybe literally on gold, depending. It can be between 10 to 20 pips. Okay, I like 10 to 20 pips across the board. Okay, for real. You don't need, guys. When we get these breakouts, that's just gravy on the cake. You know what I mean? Or icing on the cake. Gravy on the cake. You know what it's something that like you just keep going. But if if you only can get 10 to 20 pips, guys, that's really all you need. Trust me when I say that. All right? You can live healthy on 10 to 20 pips a day when you start to understand this stuff. All right? Because I'm looking for a sell here, but I'm also looking for something else. Like I could see another opportunity for a buy if it's going to come up here. All right, so if it starts to sell off here, guys, like I said, this is the break line. This is the entry right here down to there. I'm going to just leave that. But if we're seeing another opportunity, might look to take a buy there. Wait and see, guys. Wait and see. I know something's happening and the chat box is going off. Okay, give me a sec. Wait and see, okay? And then the sell, I'm looking for more of a confirmation down there. Okay, so let's see, guys. So we're looking for this thing to continue on that uptrend. Okay, breakthrough here, come up, retest that support, and then continue. Okay, that's what we're looking for on gold. It's gravy on these cakes, boy. Let's go, Jacob. You know, you caught that. You caught that. All right. See Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq selling off. Same thing with Nasdaq, but it's still holding that uptrend, guys. It might have just got rejected now. I've seen this happen so many times, guys. I'm telling you right now. It's consolidate. Sorry, it's getting rejected here, but it's still making an uptrend. All right. Like, look. You want to get really technical with it. Still making that uptrend there. Okay, from there. But now, guys, we have a key little area right here. Okay, this is the key area. It's got to break above. All right, if not, it's going to break down here and look for a sell. All right, it's pushing down. This would be opportunity, guys. So let me see what's going to happen here. Oh shit. Okay, so guys, this is the opportunity for the sell. Let's see if it's going to break. All right. Let's wait and see here. It's at a critical moment. A lot of selling pressure there, guys. All right, so if it does break here, you know what I mean, you can maybe look for a small little entry. Look at, guys, this is what you're willing to risk. 4 pips to roughly break it and make almost 10. Okay, and potentially even more. All right, let's wait and see what's going to happen. Wait for the guys, and listen, this needs to be like confirmed. Okay, so I'm not just saying sell here. It needs to sell off, have the retest of the uptrend. See what I mean? See this uptrend right there? It's going to sell off and then have a retest of the uptrend. If it has that and wants to sell off, then it can do something like that. Okay, but if it's not going to, then this is a sell off. This is the retest of the break of the initial entry too. So keep that in mind. Okay, so keep that in mind. Oh, guys, look at gold. Woo! That's money, guys. That's a secondary entry right there. Look at that. That was that right there. 100%. Look at that. Guys, if this is correct, see why I'm pissed off right now when I sent you that thing in that free FX group? I told you if I would have held it, guys, fuck. Let's wait and see here, okay? Nice little impulse. We'll get to the candle to close. Still a minute and 18 seconds left, okay? Guys, if this thing starts to sell off, all right, look, it's approaching 1756. Let's go in the higher time frame for a second here. Okay. Let's wait and see here, guys, all right? See how it got rejected right at that middle line? I'm telling you, if it starts to break above there, guys, it's going to push, all right? Oh, dude. Okay, A-Rod. Dude, that stuff that you just sent, man, is huge. Okay, I appreciate that. You know, I hopefully we can you know, keep making some pips for you, man. That's huge, okay? And then yeah, gold breaking out. Currency pairs, yep, we have some currency pairs here. We're going on. We have a GU, okay? Break of the retest there. All right. Told you that was key for GU. Still having that retest, but it started to push above, okay? This was done on the 15-minute, guys. Keep that in mind, all right? Okay, let's see. We'll do USDJPY too, all right? You guys watch the other ones for me, okay? We're going to chart this on the hourly. Actually, sorry, we'll do GJ, not USDJPY. Oh, guys, by the way, crazy. Oh, no. You have a buy from GJ? Yeah, GJ sold off. I took a recent GJ buy. I'm holding a little bit of loss right now, so. Okay, so we're going to erase this guy so you can see that sell. Charts on the hourly. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't know my trading views like that. Drop it down from the hourly down to 30, okay? This can really help it right here. See how they sold it off right there and they found some support, guys, and pushed it right back up? That's key. Keep that in mind. A lot of buyers there. Okay, so see how we're forming the some consolidation right now, pushing right back up. Okay, we'll keep this on 15-minute. Okay. What do you guys think of that chart? Let me know. What do you guys think of this so far? Give me some feedback. Haha, Fatima just made 500, so she's chilling. That's what's up. Okay, I want to check out US 30 for a second here. Okay, so it sold off. Now it's finding some support on the 15. Okay, maybe I'll finish GJ and then we'll go back to this. Okay. Okay, so keep this in mind. All right. This is the trap. It's the white. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Sorry guys, I missed that wick right there. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why this does this all the time on TradingView. My bad. Alright, so she breaks down there. Where she's going. She breaks above. Okay, I'll answer the questions in 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 moment. Okay, I'm going to drop gold. Alright. Heavy sell off on gold. Okay, so we're ready for it, guys. Don't worry. We're ready on gold. Go right back to it. Alright. Starts to sell, guys. Going to break here. Let's wait and see. Erase this. Keep it go steady uptrend, guys. So still studying, we're testing that support. It's got to continue. It starts to break there, guys, and starts to cash. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking for it to break 2 zones. Zone 1, zone 2, and then fall into profit from down here, okay? Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's get back to there for 1 second here. Okay. Okay, questions here. I only buy G when the yen weakens. Yeah, when the yen we absolutely, man. A-Rod, good call on that one. Daniel, I'll check out gold for a second. Fish. Fatima really well, nice. Okay. Respect, guys, respect. All right, so gold, guys, remember, it starts to sell off here. That's turning into a bearish engulfing candlestick. Remember, it's almost 11 o'clock. I feel good, feel rested. So let's see what's going to happen here. If it starts to sell off, guys, like I said, this is the key break for the entry. All right, right there, 1754.86. Let's see if it's going to hold. Okay, in the entry, guys, that impulse roughly ran 10 pips. Okay, but now it's selling off here. Okay, that was that last trade. Now it's falling into this area up here. Do you see? So it needs to start breaking down there and getting into that sell. It needs to break the overall uptrend though. So don't try to jump the gun on this for real. Okay, let's check out maybe Nasdaq. There's Nasdaq in the sell. Okay, there we go, guys. See if it's going to find some support here. Okay, see how it retested it, or it broke through, retested, tried to push back, and then sold. That's nice. Okay, let's see if we're going to get a drop on Nas. It filled it too. See that window right over there on the left, right here? Right there? They filled it and they sold it right off. Okay, overall trend was bearish. Let's see what's going to happen. Finding some support at 15,075. All right. Okay, guys. One question, if I could ask you, could you guys get the likes up? All right. It's at like 36 right now. Let's see if we can get 40. Okay. Or maybe even 50. There's gold selling off. Okay. So she starts to break this area right here, guys. It's going to be key. $39, much love. All right, guys, let's see if gold's going to sell off continuously. US 30, guys, selling off. Nice, we caught it, sold right off. There we go. Okay, so let's see if they're going to find some support here, guys. That is pushing it, I'll tell you that right now. If they start to break this 35,400 area. So look, guys, if you're in the US 30 profit, okay, look to take some profits here, for real. Okay, they've made a bounce, 1, 2. Could be another bounce here for another opportunity. If we're looking for that, okay, like this, guys, you see what I'm saying? Let's wait and see. Okay, this is like a 50-50 trade, 1-to-1. Wasn't the best. We're looking for the break, guys, the 35,487 breakdown. I want this thing to get down to here. If we get in this, guys, this thing can really sell off. Like for look, it's that filling that whole bearish candle right there. The only reason why we're getting some support is right these three bounces here. If it doesn't, guys, this thing can continue. All right, that's the break for the buy. If it starts to bounce here, okay. If it starts to sell off, boom, then it starts to break in there. That's the buy, guys. You could even do it maybe even a little lower, right at these bottom wicks right there. Okay. See how there's a lot of rejection right there, guys? It's a nice indication of a possible downtrend forming here. Okay. If it starts to break below here, it's going to come back down and possibly test that that 200 area. Okay, so let's just wait and see. See how they broke that overall downtrend, huge bullish candle, then continued. All right. So let's check out GBP. Okay, selling off a bit, getting that zone. All right. So guys, if we're scalping this is selling off. If it breaks below here, like can even opportunity looking for a sell here. Look for the break, maybe roughly down to this area down here. Okay, if it starts to really sell off. This is scalping in that area that, you know, Jacob asked me about. All right, it's a really visual to see. But as you can see, this is we're looking for this was done literally on 15-minute. Remember this, okay? These breakouts are key, but this is now trading within a breakout area. Keep that in mind, all right? The entry, hopefully here, stop loss. And you're looking to maybe your stop loss is roughly 3 pips, okay? To potentially make 6, maybe even 10, all right? If it gets right back down to there. I'm looking at it getting down to this area right here, okay? So if it's worth it to you guys, if you understand scalping, you know, that's could be an opportunity for you right there, okay? Let's see if it'll break. Let's see how this thing is going to play out. Is German 30? No, German 30 is fast, man. It's a very fast-paced indice. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of movements out London, okay? There's that US 30, guys, looking good still. Finding some of that support, all right? Gold selling off, huge, okay? I needed to start breaking here, all right? $41 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, I haven't really... let's check out the news for tomorrow. Okay, Friday. Not much news, guys. See what I mean? Slow day. Prelim, 10 a.m. Might get some nice movement there. Always 9:30 is going to be good. 8:30 is going to have a nice little move as well. Okay, so not much going on. All right. Guys, one last thing I wanted to kind of show you before we get back to trading is this is our website. Okay. You know what I mean? This is what we do. We have a mentorship group. All right. For the first thing, you know what I mean, if you're not wanting to sign up initially, you know, just join our newsletter, okay, for real. Give us a chance. We're not going to try to sell you the latest indicator or anything like that, nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to send you a blog, all right? I'm going to put one up tonight, actually, and I'll be sending it out. So we send out, for an example, you know what I mean, let's look, market open with Nasdaq 100. Okay, this is how we normally trade it. Had a nice little break up here, similar to how we trade. Then we sold off, caught the reversal, right? Trade A, B, C, D, breakdown for you. And then we break it down for you to see what we're looking for. And then we show you, you know what I mean, the actual video of it. So that's the kind of stuff that we send you. And then if you're interested, guys, like I said, you can join the membership group, which is like a mentorship program. Okay, we have a group chat. We have a 52-week course. We did a live power hour scalp session today at 3 till 4. Okay, and then like I said, we do more webinars as well that are recorded to the site. I just uploaded one on support and resistance and higher highs and higher lows. So guys, like I said, if you do like something like that, then you know what I mean, check it out. Okay, very good information. You can check out the Telegram FX group for like kind of feedback on kind of the program, how it's going so far. So that's pretty much what's up, guys. So thanks for listening to that, and let's continue trading. Okay, it's right there. Right there, perfect. Okay, so gold is finding some support here. If it makes another test up there, guys, could be making a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, wait and see here. Shoulder, head. If it starts to come up into this area, guys, and gets rejected, okay, this thing can really sell off. Okay, that can be a nice reversal pattern. So, but let's just wait and see how this is going. Alrighty. 318, perfect. Okay, so that's gold. Let's check out US 30. US 30 found some support there, guys. So that's what I mean. Key area, guys. So remember how I told you that would have been... Fuck, we keep missing this. Okay, so wait and see. Alright, we'll see if we get an entry there. We'll fix that. This is the entry, guys. just so you don't say anything about me not, we'll give it an actual chance to break. All right. If it gets rejected here, guys, I also see, you know what I mean, a good potential for a two plays to play out here. I see a overall breakout to the upside, and I see a breakout to the downside happening. Okay, but we're still in this consolidation area, and this is pretty much how Tokyo session works. Okay, the last couple of days, like we had 2 days where it was like nice breakouts, but like I said, other than that, it's been like scalp session. All right, so we're looking for nice little breakouts here, and this is a bullish engulfing candlestick. So let's hope gold can possibly make its way up here again, or sorry, US 30. Okay. Okay, yeah, US 30 holding. See, let's go. Still didn't break above that window. All right, we might get a nice little over break, or a higher break. All right, it starts to break through here, guys. Like I said, that's going to be over here. Okay, so let's hope, guys. Let's see if that's going to work it. See if we get a nice little US 30 buy. There's GU selling off. Okay, finding some support. The trade was over here, guys, so you still want to be patient for it. No confirm. Looking for the overall trend, guys. Okay, so that's why I like doing GU. I don't like the colors of this when I chart it like this. I like to have them like just laid out for overall time frame breakouts. Okay, for GU. All right, let's see. GJ still kind of consolidating. This was done on the 15 minute. Let's go back on the 15. See what's going to happen here. So we're starting to follow GJ. A little bit of a downtrend here. Let's see if they're going to sink. All right, this is the below area right here. That's the above area right there. Okay. Okay. Let's check out our gold. Okay, guys, if gold holds here, like I said, you can swipe, move it over. All right, we're still at that entry point. Entry, guys, is up here. Okay. 1756.32 if it holds. Okay, guys, like this might be a head and shoulder pattern. Let's just wait and see here. Okay, if it starts to go bullish like it is now, it's looking good. There's no sell. There's no sell entry, guys. The sell was down here. Okay, so I'm saying, so that's the sell right down here. Okay, if this thing pushes, it starts to break above here. It's got to break through this wick here. So that's another potential entry, guys. If it starts to break there, so it's looking pretty good so far. This is why I told you I wish I had have held that that initial entry. Yeah, this situation, guys, it's retesting the downtrend. So if you're holding the loss, so if you bought in here, okay, that's a good question, Manam. So I'm saying, if you bought in here, okay, so you bought it coming up, depending on where you bought, like if you bought the high, it got rejected. It's not where you wanted to buy. The buy was down here, okay? So if you bought the buy, you're pretty much at break even now, okay? So if you feel like you want to close the trade, close the trade. You know what I mean? You don't want to be trading when your heart is palpitating. You know what I mean? Trading's got to be fun. It can't be always stressful, all right? So, but like I said, if you're holding it, it's still looking good. The stop loss is down here, okay? The stop loss is 1754.89. All right, that's the stop loss. So there's still 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Let's see if we're going to get a nice little push or a pull. Okay. So for the guys saying, like I said, if you're taking, like I said, if you're taking a loss, you're now at break even at least, okay? Because you're still in that trade. The loss was down here. If you got stopped out, which we didn't, the trade was still there. You know what I mean? The stop loss was at 1754.86. Okay, But now, guys, if it doesn't break above 1756.32, if it doesn't break there, you can look to take your profits, okay? If it does and start breaking above here and here, it's going to be continuing bullish, all right? These circles are just setting up for potential head and shoulder patterns, but it's still very bullish here, guys. Okay, keep this in mind, all right? A-Rod, what's the risk to reward? You want to go to 1 to 3, okay? 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 3, all right? Obviously, and then 1 and above is even better. So you want to risk, you know what I mean? Say 10 to make 30, 1 to 3, 10 to make 40, roughly. You understand? So that's me personally. I know guys who will do a lot higher, like if they do want higher time frames, you got to give more room for the trade to breathe. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about like scalping, right? Okie dokie, you have a new guy here for sure. Give me 1 second. So Manam, see what I mean, buddy? If you bought up here, you know what I mean, you would have been chasing the high. Okay, little FOMO got sold off. All right, if you didn't, you see what I'm saying? You're still in that potential, like you're still in profit because you would have entered right here. Okay, roughly the 1756 area. So you'd still be in profit, okay? Or even at break even depending on your spread. The sell, guys, is down here. Listen, the sell is 1754. Okay, if you're taking this buy, it's smaller lot sizes. Okay, looking to take some partials as it starts to rise. Yes, Manan, buddy, exactly. You enter when it closes above. Okay, for real. So that is an impulse candle right there. Do you see what I'm saying? That's an impulse candle. All right, it shot right through, then closed below the resistance. Exactly what you're talking about. All right. So if it's going to continue, we need it to start to push above here. All right. Like it's doing. So starting to close, but it's getting rejected. This is a key zone, guys. Key zone. Okay. Jade, see you at London. Ross, let's check it out. US 30. Shoulder, head, shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. I think US 30 is going to go up, me personally. I agree. I think US 30 can really go up. That's why I have buy here. You know what I mean? It's making some highs. It's in a little bit of a downtrend, but I still think US 30 can really get up there. I think it can at least test this area again, 35,013. You know, and that's a good look, Ross, for real. That's a very good look. Okay, but now they're selling it off. Okay, they didn't get a confirmed entry here, guys. So look, that's the case. All we're gonna do is basically move this aside. All right, if you wanted to, you can clone it. You can say it's because some people they were saying like, show your entries. Okay, because I'm trying to show you my entries right here. Okay, bullish, bearish. See what I'm saying? This is the bullish move right here. That's a bearish move. Okay. So they didn't close above. That's why I'm saying it's. You understand, like right here. Okay. I'm just trying to explain it to you so you guys can see and understand it. This is a key area, all right? Why? Because they keep trying to push it up and getting sold down. Rejected, okay? So they keep getting sold off. Let me bring that back. What we're looking for is this thing to break this area, 35,487, to continue down and roughly get here if it's going to be bearish, okay? If it's bullish, guys, it might come down here, pounce on this play, okay? And it might bounce again. Let's just wait and see here. This is the buy, guys, right here, okay? Right there. Really slow session tonight. Okay, gold is kind of forming still. So I'm saying it's getting rejected. It tested it, but now it's kind of looking at that sold off area. So there's no confirmation there either. It's still just holding. All right. All right, let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq still sold off. Okay, had a retest and then a continuation for a downtrend. All right, let's see. Guys, I might show you a little different scalp way next week. Okay, I do have two different ways of scalping. All right, so it's there's this way, and then I use zones. Okay, like you see these right here, these white areas, I use zones, and I use them on the lower time frame. So next week, guys, we're definitely gonna maybe do something like that. I want to really show you another opportunity for a way to scalp. Okay, so there's US 30 guys starting to sell off. Wait and see. Okay, we had the buy right in here, guys, but there was no confirmation. That's why I moved it over, and we're looking for selling opportunities now in US 30. Okay, let's check out GBP. Okay, still holding at the initial entry, guys. Just wait. It's just waiting. Next priming up for the next move. GJ is still doing nothing right now, guys. Nothing going on with GJ. Just patiently waiting. Euro USD. You can see, guys, this is from last night on the 15-minute. Kind of broke down, but broke up, hit a take profit, but it's still pushing it in this consolidation area right now. Okay, that was when we did on the 15-minute. Okay, so we have GU, JJ. Okay, so there we go, guys. Still looking. All right. Look for it to test down there. Okay, if it starts to break above, guys, this is choppy. So listen, I'm trying to catch the overall plays here, so just bear with me. All right. I know we're trying to scalp everything, but if it starts to come up here, guys, 35,497 is the buy. Okay. If it starts to come down here, you know what I mean? That's just going to take profit. All right. We want the breakdown for the continuation. See what I mean? This is what we want right there. Below the zone. All right. Above here is a nice opportunity too. Okay. We can actually, if you sold off again, it's up to you, but we can just wait for this one to actually play out. Okay. What I would do is I'm just going to do some arrows. Okay. If it starts to break above here, similar to this, guys, it's going to come up here. Okay. So we just need to wait and see. I might put these back on so you can see. So boom. All right. Maybe the buy was still looking pretty good. All right. Okay, I'll move that over so you can see. Trying to get the overall play. Okay. And if you notice, actually, this is great too. Okay, if you notice, look, key consolidation box. All right. So we're really trading within a box within a box. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. We're at the 50 mark because there's an overall box too. I can show you right now. Okay. Let me just break this down for you. See how there's an overall box right here. Okay. Guys, we're looking at getting the trades. If you really are with me here, selling off from here to here would be great. Getting the balances would be good. We're looking at getting the trades for these breaks up here. You can see that there's an overall box, okay, is holding these from breaking out and breaking down. Okay, we're looking for getting in around, you know what I mean? Okay, so for example, let me just tell you this. Okay, the whole box is 27 pips. Okay, I'm looking at willing to risk 10 pips, sorry, 11 pips right now to make 16 pips. But the reason why I'm willing to do that, guys, because if there's a lot of momentum, these things can break and they can continue. See what I'm saying? So we're getting down at the bottom. Okay, you see? We're trying to enter in near the bottom. There's a lot of resistance here, so if it breaks here, guys, it's going to be a lot of bullish power. See all that resistance, those bottom wicks? Okay. If it breaks here, guys, this thing has a lot of push. All right. That's why when I'm doing this, like I'm trying to set it up where we're getting the breaks. Okay. That's honestly where it is. But if it's not going to happen, guys, I'm not going to keep the chart on there. I'm just going to move it aside so you can see that there's actual breaks. So for this one, like I said, it starts to break this zone right here, it's going to be in a continued sell, which should be a continuation. But if it starts to go bullish, you know what I mean? This is the potential entry right here. All right. So we're scalping within the box, but I'm waiting for these breakouts, guys. I'm waiting for these breakouts to happen. Trust me, they're worth it when you see them. Okay. Okay. So wait and see, guys. If it's continuing, a buy is 35,497. A sell is 35,487. Okay, roughly 10. Okay, if not, we're just going to bounce around and continue. Okay, let's check out GBP again. Okay, sold off, holding on support. GBPJPY is starting to form in there. All right, nice little consolidation, getting hammered down. See if we can start to break this wick, guys. All right, 152.477. There we go. There's a GJ sell. Remember, this is on the 15-minute time frame, by the way. That's what it looks like. Okay, so you see how we're starting to sell off, guys? We know that there's an opportunity for GJ to continue or to get a nice little push. All right. There we go. Yep, the GJ sell shiv was 152.487. Okay, we're looking for it to come down here. All right, might get some hold up roughly right in this area beforehand. Once it starts to break, it looks good. So all those wicks right there, little key area. If it starts to break through there, guys, it's looking good. All right, let's wait and see. Okay, GJ's looking really nice, guys. Gold. Okay, gold is still kind of in that whole area of roughly 1755.8 and 1755.9. Okay, roughly within that area before it starts to sell down here. Remember, 1754 is the actual sell area. Okay, we're looking for down here to break this area, to break this zone. 1754.99, 1754.86. Okay, starts to break there. That's what we're looking to come down to, this overall uptrend. Okay, see how we had an uptrend on the 5, caught nice little pips there. Now we're selling off. Okay, this was the overall. There's another buy entry for secondary. All right, we took some profit. Now it's starting to make some little lower lows. All right, that's why we're looking for the key to sell in there. But if not, it's just going to continue bullish. All right, so let's just wait and see. We know where the sell is. Okay, we'll see how gold is going to play out. Okay, gold's looking all right so far. Let's get Nasdaq now. There's that Nasdaq sell, guys. Looking nice. Nasdaq is one of the best. basically what I'm looking to do is I'm looking, GU tanking. There we go. So fuck, I wish I had that overall sell, but I did have a sell in there. You know what I mean? Right down there. See? Breakdown right to there. Jacob, yeah, occasionally what I'll do, man, is I'll do an initial runner. Okay, so I'll show you this. There's GJ as well. Okay, so listen, because we're like looking for the trends for GJs and US 30s and stuff like that. So what I'm looking for is okay, I want to find gold actually. Okay, here we go. Perfect. If Jacob, okay, you see this area right here, okay, where it's a little bit at the high, okay, so keep this in mind. So if I'm looking to take something like this, all right, most times, okay, I'm not doing a full lot size. I'm not like doing a standard. I'm not doing a 0.75 or I'm not doing a 5.0. I'm not doing that, okay? I might be going a smaller lot size, 0.1, okay, as initial runner, okay? See what I'm saying? I might be doing something like this, all right, in this area right. Sorry, that's not it. Guys, remember if gold sells off here, this is the area that we're looking for to get it to break down to. Okay, more of a confirmation sell. All right, let me draw that up for you again. Bear with me. If you're, like I said, initial runner, okay, or entry, okay, you don't always have to do, you know what I mean, a 0.1 like I was telling you, or a 1.0. You can do 0.1, $1, okay? I think a lot of people would be okay with losing $1, but if you're not, okay, do entry of like say this 0.5, 50, 0.05, so 50 cents, okay, so 0.50 cents, okay. If you can start to learn how to do some initial runners, you see what I'm saying? So if you're putting an initial runner here, say you have a bigger account, whatever it is, if 50 cents then starts to, you know what I mean, break above, then continue, like say you entered here, initial runner, okay, this is a perfect example. I got stopped out with the 0.5 and I'm not going to chase the high. I didn't take another buy, okay. Look, it pushed up, you do an initial runner here, okay. It starts here, so even if you go down, man, you're not down like $100, $200, okay. But if you start to find some support here, you can add another entry, because look, boom, then you can add your 0.5s, you know what I mean, when you're in profit, 0.75 standards, whatever it is. Once you get confirmation that this thing's starting to break and start, you can add at these dips, guys. You see what I'm saying? But if at the high, if you're looking at taking another entry, it might just be a quick scalp, because if you did a 1.0 roughly right down here to there, you're making almost 10 pips. Okay, so you add at 1.0, that's $100 right there from that. You can make on that candle alone $100 depending on where you got in. Okay, so but if you're not comfortable with using those lot sizes, right, if you're not comfortable, then do like I said, a 0.1 initially, because if you're going to lose $10, that's okay. But again, if you have a smaller account, use 50 cents, so it's only $5. You know what I mean? Most people will be okay with losing $5 than $500, or over leveraging and blowing your account. You see what I'm saying? We're not going for these. We're looking for these types of entries right here. You see what I'm saying? This buy from down here where we had it, okay, this buy to there, guys, that's 30 pips. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we didn't get it. We bought at the high. Okay, when you're buying at the high, or you're buying near the high for you think it's initially going to break out, all right, do the smaller sizes. Okay, initial runners, something like that to help. All right, keep that in mind. Okay, that was for you, Jacob. US 30 tried to push up within that box too. See how they made it there? So let's see if we're going to form nice little uptrend on US 30 here again. Okay, let's see if we're going to push off, and we'll see what's going to happen. A lot of rejection here, guys. A lot of rejection. Okay. Like I said, this is the sell opportunity. 35,487, and it's going to fall down here. Okay. GJ sold off, found some support. Nasdaq tried to push up. Okay, here's your secondary retest. If it holds here, has a good confirmation. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. All right. I drink a lot of water throughout the day, but guys, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna session. We'll go to like 1:30 today. I'm feeling it. I'm doing nights tonight. You know, Ronnie's doing the morning. Okay, I want a session tonight, so let's get going. All right, for real. Okay, okay. Jacob, thanks, buddy. See, Jacob, man, that's the thing, dude. You asked me a question for real. I like people who ask questions. They're wanting to learn. You know what I mean? It's important. All right. So, if it, I'll try to help you with anything in terms of that. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. So let's check out gold. Gold is potentially selling off here. I'm gonna go to the washroom and we're gonna watch gold. Guys, listen. If gold reverses and turns into like a W pattern, okay, it's a neckline, and I'll show you. Boom, coming up here. If it holds here, it could form and break to the upside. Okay, but let's wait and see here, guys. If not, it's just going to sell off here. Okay, it has a lot of opportunity for selling. Okay, so let's wait and watch, guys. I will be right back. Okay, don't leave the channel, guys. If you got to go to the washroom, to come back, because I'll be right back. All right, keep that in mind. We have both buys and sells opportunities waiting. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. What's going on? Okay, let's check out our, see, gold. Check out our Nasdaq. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there we go, Nasdaq. Okay, nice little sell, turning into a buy now. Okay, so if you were in that, guys, just be patient. Starting to reverse. Okay, see the overall uptrend. They're going to come back and test it right there. Okay, we left this for a little bit. I haven't checked it in probably 10 minutes. Okay, so would have noticed that the little uptrend forming here. All right, so let's just wait and see, guys. Cancel this. Like I said, that was the trade. We'll fully admit it. Okay, we'll look for another one right now. All right, what I'm looking for is that initial breakout that we have right up here. Okay, I'm looking for it to get up to here, guys. So I'm saying roughly this area, but it's going to get some consolidation right there first. So let's wait and see. I might see a triple top, or I might see a nice little continuation here. All right, that's a lot of bullish power right there, for real. Okay, so let's see. We can finally get maybe that break. Okay, maybe 15,098. All right, keep a nice tight stop loss, similar to this trade. All right, if it doesn't get up there, guys, if it looks for a sell, we'll keep these parameters too. Okay, so if it rejects, sells down here, opportunity. Okay, bulls took over. Absolutely, they did, my man. Welcome to the channel, dude. Thanks for joining in. See, we look for something to go up there. Okay, but it needs to break here, guys. This key area. See how it closed weak there? That's what we're looking for, guys. We need to break here. This 15,087.26 area. This is what we need to break, okay? If you're entering in here, guys, if you're entering in prematurely, okay, remember, this is where you can start to throw in, you know what I mean? Your 0. You know, 0.05 for initial entry. Okay, so if you think this is buy, this is what you can do. Start to get a little blue, right? Get a little feel for it, okay? And if it rejects, guys, like I said, just look to exit, and then you're not even losing that much, okay? That's just initial entries, but if you're waiting for the more confirmed up here or a potential opportunity to sell again, we'll look for up here, guys, okay? Because what could happen is it could come up here and then sell off too, okay? There's a lot of potential downtrend movement that I see here, okay? Coming from here all the way down, okay? That top wick, it's key. See right there? Okay, but even on this area, look, have downtrend forming. Okay, so let's wait and see. They might push it up or they might push it back down. All right, you see initial entry right there, very small lot sizes, guys. If not, all right, you're waiting and you're looking for the sell. Okay, in a bit of a weird area right now. Okay, because look, it's still pushing back up in here. This would have been a nice little scalp coming in. All right, looking for the more continuation plays, guys. Okay, so it's getting rejected, guys. Let's see if it's going to hold here and then push down again. Okay, if that's the case, guys, we'll look for an opportunity. Oh, sorry. Maybe with a tighter stop loss, just in case. And then you can do another initial entry, guys. I'm trying to show you potential entries here, okay, if it starts to break down again. You're not hitting sell right now, okay? You're not hitting sell. You're waiting to see if this thing gets rejected and then sells down from here. Because look, what can happen is you can make a nice little push, okay, get rejected, and then sell back down. It happened once before here. They broke it, retested it, held, and then sold off. What's for it to happening again and then selling off, okay? That's the thing about Forex. You understand? Like, you need to look at it a bunch of different ways, okay? Continuing momentum is one key thing to look for, all right? Trends. All right? 1 second here. Okay, 1 second here. FX. Cool, cool. When was this one, dude? I didn't trade market open. Might have been Ronnie. Okay, so look, if we start to see this upward trend here, okay, we're looking for that up here too. Okay, initial buy would be 0.5. Okay, guys, there's a lot of I'm telling you right now. Okay, it needs to break below 15,079. Okay, to downwards. Okay, if it's not, it's going to come up. Okay, this area is key right here, the 15,082. All right, so let's wait and see. A lot of opportunity for a lot of different things to happen right now. It's just right in that key area. Okay, there's a lot of push for real. Okay, so look, you could even do something like that. If you think you're willing to risk it, a little smaller, we're waiting for the next place to happen. Okay. See what I'm saying? And if it breaks to the upside, guys, what we'll do is we'll just slide this over, okay, and we'll get the uptrend. All right. If not, it's going to just continue downwards. Okay. So we're ready for both of them right now. Have target to the downside, and then we have the initial break, guys. This is the key break right here. Okay, key break. Okay, gold is now just consolidating. All right, it made its move, guys, and now it's just patiently flagging out. Okay, guys, see we're bouncing there. All right, continue up here into a buy. Tighten it up there. That's the box, guys. Remember, we do an overall consolidation break here. All right. Let's check out this. Look at GU starting to form, guys. Look at that. Found some support. Look, right at that area. Sold off. Found support. Now starting to make a break. Let's see. Look at GJ. Okay, starting to shoot up, guys. It's key. Sold off. Starting to shoot up. Okay, let's see if we get another break to the upside here. This is the initial break. This is what we want. We did this on the 15-minute, guys. I keep showing you that. Sorry. All right. No confirmed. Sold off. Okay, then pushed and opened right back up. Nice little. Now, guys, we know that there's a potential uptrend forming right there. See what I'm saying? So we now know that it's making a bounce. Okay, let's see if it's going to continue and break to the upside. All right. Let's see if we can get now this nice momentum on GU. Okay, see how many times, guys, they've broken it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They tried, guys. They're trying. Okay. Okay, so guys, just checking the chat now. Sorry. GU. Yeah, yesterday did tank, man, for sure. Did Ashley catch it or no? She was going crazy in the chat today. It was awesome, man. She killed it. That's what I thought. Yesterday, right? Yesterday sold off, today all-time high. It's crazy. Okay, so there's the 5-minute, all right? Nice little push over there. Okay, so see how we're approaching that nice little uptrend there, guys? Let's see if it's going to continue. That's US 30. I'm monitoring for a sell too, man, for real. We had the initial sell here, broke up in here. Let's see if we can get a little. We wanted to see if it can test this area again. If not, guys, it's going to sell right off, and then we're going to look for initial sell, okay? So there's a lot of good opportunities because you can see if you really dissect this, guys, if you really dissect this, look at all this rejection here. See, it's got to take a lot of buyers to push it up. It's got to take a lot of buyers. If not, guys, this thing could potentially sell off. All right, similar to what the same entry we had here. All right, see what I'm saying? Yeah, FX for sure. It hit all-time highs Could have just initially caught the sell-off, right? Right at maybe the market. I always tell people wait till the first candle market open. You know, it's pretty erratic, right? And then we try to collect the trend after all, right? So we have everything charted, and then it's like when market opens, we wait, and then we collect the trend. See what I'm saying? Learn to earn. Hey, love from India, welcome, brother. Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated, dude. Okay, there's key area right there, guys. This rejection, look. Right there, it's got a break right there to continue. Okay? See how it tried to push through? Okay? Did it very quickly and push right back down. Shiv. Absolutely, man. 100% you did. I'm glad you did, dude. Join again. We're doing London this morning in this. Um, yeah, we always switch, guys. So like every couple weeks, you'll see I'll do market open. You know, then Ron he'll take market open, right? So we'll go back and forth, guys. So it's good for to see both of us trade at different times, right? There'll be times where I'll do London. But right now, guys, we're doing Tokyo session this week. I'm doing a lot of back end stuff for the website, guys. The growth is crazy. So I'm glad you guys all ate, man. I'm glad, Cartel, and thanks for joining in again tonight. Okay, you can see that what I'm seeing too. I'm seeing potential option for a breakout here. If it doesn't, guys, if it doesn't confirm and have a confirmation, right? It still looks like it's pushing up here. It's looking good. But if it doesn't start to push even higher, guys, like I said, you maybe, like I said, do a smaller lot size entry and then continue on. All right. This break right there, that's pushing it, okay? That was just drawn beforehand. But look, we're scalping within this box, you see? Between 35,513 and 35,485, okay? Do you see how we're trading within the box? All right? Looking for almost one to, you know what I mean? This is almost a 1 to 2 trade, but if it gets out there, guys, that's what I'm saying. We're trying to catch the overall trend, all right? Okay, so we got, is it possible to turn 100 to 1,000 really fast? Not necessarily really fast, men. Like this is not a fast game for real. Uh, it's not get rich quick, dude. I'm telling you right now, it's not. It takes time and patience. Like especially if you're booming and busting, which means you're going up a high amount, then you're retracing it all because you're taking massive losses. Um, Basically, like you want to take time for this, man. Like Shiv, like you know what I mean? I hopefully we're all going to live for another 10 years. Okay, so if you think about this, listen to this. Okay, if you can study this skill for a year to 2 years straight, with even practicing with smaller lot sizes, okay, micro lots. All right, if you can practice this skill, if you can start to make 10 to 20 to 30 pips consistently, all you need to do, dude, is up your lot size, and then you can start to make consistent gains. But it's gaining that consistency time and time again will determine your overall success and how fast you can do it. I bet you there's guys in this group who can turn $100 to $1,000 within a day. I have a feeling that I can name some of these guys on this call. I bet you my man FX Cartel, I bet you most likely if he had a $100 account, he could flip it to 500 within 1 to 2 days. He sounds like he's a more experienced trader by the way he's talking. Okay, I can kind of see, but if you're not that crazy experienced, you know what I mean. Start small and work your way big. Always practice proper risk management. I'm telling you, man. If you're always trying to go crazy lot size and over leverage, you're gonna end bad, right? And that's gonna limit your account. Okay, so let's just check, guys. I keep talking here. I really apologize about that. All right. So GU, guys, is still, it's bouncing around. You see what I'm saying? Boom, bounce, find some support, but it's still making its way to the upsides. Still making its way to the upside. Okay, starts to come in here, guys. For GU, remember, this is for overall time frame. Okay, I did this on the 15-minute. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm looking for a breakout in the long term. Okay, GJ, same thing. Okay, I see an overall potential breakout for GJ. to the upside and to the downside happening. If it starts to get rejected here, it'll sell off. But guys, GU yesterday, like I said, we caught them, and GU dumped around 60 pips if you held it. See what I'm saying? So I'm looking, when I'm doing these, I'm looking for overall time frames. You know what I mean? Overall time frames, right? Higher time frames. Okay, longer trades, longer runs. I say 15 minutes, but trust me, sometimes they take hours to develop here. That's what a 15-minute GJ trade looks like. Okay, so 1 second here, guys. Yeah, and Jacob, yeah, good call. So if GU, you're asking about if it starts to break to the upside. If you look at it on the 15 now, okay, you see there's an upward trend move here. Okay, that was a quick little scalp that I mentioned that if it sold here, you can get down to maybe the uptrend. It made some support and then pushed up, and now it's gaining that resistance as well. If it starts to break here, guys, you see what I'm saying? This is what we're looking for in the 15-minute. We're looking for the break. So sometimes these candles take time to develop. You know what I mean? 5 minutes sometimes it's quick for pairs. It's like 5 minutes is perfect for gold, US 30, Nasdaq 100, okay? German 30. You can really scalp and get a lot of in and out. A lot of people like doing that. Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Crazy. But when you're working with pairs, guys, sometimes catching the maybe higher time frames, 15 minutes is good. You can scalp to 5 minutes, absolutely. You know what I mean? But when I'm doing this, you'll notice that I send it to my team within like 15-minute time frames. Okay? That's just me personally. I'm going to do another scalping style next week where I'm just using supply and demand zones. And you can see it based on that. Okay, so there's gold in 5 minute. Guys, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay. Yep, FX cartel. I feel you, man. A lot of indices are at an all-time high, so we can get ready for selling. Oh, bro, that's crazy, man. Riff Gun Z, that's bro. That comment is. I thank you so much for commenting that, man. That's huge, dude. That's crazy. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, yeah, I got you. Shiv, for sure, man. And Fish, you said it right, dude. Grow slow, learn the skill, man, for real. Because a lot of guys, they might still be trying to buy here, but look, there's no confirmation. That thing didn't even get in the proper area. That's why I put this green on there. Some people, they hate it. Some people, they like it, you know. But this shows when it's going into profit. You know what I mean? So this was no confirmed entry. So we would have, if you bought there, guys, like I said, I would have just saved you a hell of a lot of rejection if you would have just waited till I told you about this confirmation, right? If it starts to break above here, guys, that's why I have that arrow. Do you see how it's above this zone right there? I know it's confusing when you're first starting on the channel, but you'll feel it. You'll start to understand it, all right? But for right now, we're looking for breakouts of this zone. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick. It's a very powerful candle. But this candle now needs to break this area right here. See what I'm saying? For a sell. If it doesn't, it's going to hold in this box. Okay? Look at this box. See? Overall box. They're pushing it in there, guys. So we need the breaks ups or breaks down, whichever one's going to happen. Okay? We're going to get that break up for real. All right? Blair, BU on the call. He's the Bitcoin guy, man. Trust me. When Funding Talent had small spreads, BU raped Bitcoin for 100K in the Funding Talent challenge. It was crazy, man. 100% crazy, crazy. But he also turned 25 into I think 400. So you can grow small accounts, man. You really can. But like I said, he's more consistent. So. What lot size do I use? It depends on market conditions. Like I said, if you look in the FX group, guys, so join the free FX group. It's pinned to the top of the message here. Okay, just join there, right? Check out. I put in like I was in a trade, but I messed up. I told people on the call. I made a mistake. I put in my stop loss. I didn't put it in proper, and it cashed me out right away, for real. I made a mistake and it cost me because gold ran. I was up. I was in right around here. You know what I mean? I could have made another probably 10 pips. Would have been a nice little take home, but. You know, if I start to see these run, I'll start to scalp more in and out, right? But for a beginner, you know what I mean, smaller lot sizes and because you have a smaller count is very good, okay? Yeah, indices, Each pip is huge on indices. He understands, guys. That's why I told you this guy could probably, you know what I mean, flip an account pretty good. Understanding that indices have faster movements on smaller time frames, guys. So listen, look at gold, guys. That's a lot of selling pressure right there. Okay, that's crazy. All right, let's see if gold will break. Okay, that's the sell right there, 1754.86. Oh, Vic, that's another good question, man. Do I set take profit? You can. Like, look, for real. If you were to understand these price flags, guys, a lot of people they may not understand what they are. So if you have a buy stop here, okay, then you can manually put in a take profit of 17. You'd obviously maybe want to have a smaller one first, you know, unless you believe it's going to run for a zone. Okay, so if you then you would want to have a take profit of 1758, like I said, if it started to break up. That way, if it cashes here and keeps going, you're not getting stopped. You're not getting take profit too early, right? But again, if market conditions happen, that's why like when you want to monitor a lot of trades when you're on them. Okay, you can set your stop loss and walk away, but monitoring trades because it's important. I personally think because I trade on my phone. Okay, so you can close manually as you want also. Okay, so let's see what's happening with gold. Okay, still continuing. Got rejected at the entry, guys. Like, look, just to be honest with you, this sold off. Okay, that's an 8 pip move. I just helped you guys, saved you from losing 8 pips because you bought, you're down now. And if you over leverage, say doing a standard, you're down $80 on that candle alone. This has a lot of potential to drop even further. Okay, so but if it holds support, like I said, it's going to flip and then turn bullish. There's a lot of buyers here, as you can tell. Okay, we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. There's Nasdaq still consolidating. Okay, so that's why I pushed it right around that area. All right, you'll see secondary zone. All right, under there. So we're waiting for the next move to the upside or to the downside. All right. Look, 200, they're above it on the 5. Okay, so buying opportunities is generally good, but let's wait and see here. That initial entry was just showing you how to use an initial entry. All right. I'm still, hey, Yasan, I'm still in that trade. I'm still in that trade, my man. Thanks for the likes, guys. 50 likes. Much love. We'll session tonight, trust me. If we can get to 1.1300 subs tonight, that would be crazy. Yeah, I knew you would, man. I saw your tickets that you sent to the group the other day. I knew you'd be hen. I knew if she had friends, they'd probably still holding this, so I still am too. Nice, bro. You'll probably get a good one. I just did a zero point 0.5 lot. You know what I mean? Only down like $50 right now. If it starts to go into profit, I'll add more, right? But that's a good look, man. That was a nice setup. Okay, look at gold, guys. $17.56. That's what we're looking for. Okay, let's see if it's gonna go. Okay, guys, just keep in mind here, okay? If we look at this on the upside, look, this is an overall consolidation box, a little higher time frame, okay? So if it comes down here, this is going to be acting as support too, right at that 1754.31 area, all right? Okay. US 30s still holding, waiting for, it's still holding off for dear life, guys. Like there's, like if you understand this, there's so, it's still on an uptrend, but there's so much, like it looks like they're potentially starting to break it now. Yeah, let's see if they're actually going to sell off. And guys, if you notice, I don't really have RSI or anything like that. Just strictly price action. Look at this nice little uptrend, guys, still forming. Double down, absolutely. Jacob went impulse. Yeah, Jacob, honestly, the only time, man, I'm going to be honest with you, the only time I'll sometimes enter in on impulse is, I hate to say it, market open. Okay, for real. Because sometimes you get those impulse candles, like they go your way, you're looking good. Okay, sometimes they're very bad. I just want to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And I have, it has went the other way, for real. I have been part of the other opportunity where I was burned. Okay, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I'll feel it. You know what I mean. I'll catch a bullish engulfing candlestick or something like that prior to it, and I'll take a small entry. And as you know what I mean, we can basically look based on that. Okay. 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 There's German 30 on the 5 minute. Look at German 30, guys. Look at that uptrend on the 5. Okay. Vic, honestly, dude, I really only trade when I go live. Okay, if I do it with the guys, I'll trade then. But other than that, man, I'm like strictly like I only do it live. Okay, because a lot of the times, man, this business is it takes a lot. Okay, so when we're doing pay like when it's growing, you know what I mean. We have members, we have webinars that we're doing. A lot of people are doing one-on-ones. There's a lot of stuff going on. So for me right now, it's kind of more important to grow the business and try to get, you know what I mean, a lot of learning to be known out there for, you know what I mean, a good, affordable price. And that's what I kind of focus on right now. We can always trade, but guys, like I said, trading live for I session for 4 hours. I don't need much more than 4 hours a day. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't want to sit at a computer for more than 4 hours. My head hurts, but sometimes I'll sit there for hours upon hours, guys, you know. What about you guys? Like, that's a good question. You guys always ask me this. You're like, how many pips do you make? This and that. How many pips do you guys make a day and how many do you lose? I'm not, when I honestly say this, it's like, I'm just asking. You know what I mean? I don't know. When you guys trade with us, you know what I mean? It looks like it's pretty good. You know what I mean? The feedback is crazy. But like when you guys are trading on your own, what are your biggest mistakes? Like maybe I'll ask that. Tell me, guys, what your biggest mistakes are when you're trading alone and you're not trading with, say, us on a live call. You know, because like, trust me, guys, we're here. Like, guys, it's 12 o'clock at night. What am I gonna do? I want to be able you guys to tune into this. Tell me what's going on. Like, a lot of stuff that I've done, maybe I can help you with, and so on and so on. Right? Vic, I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, have you ever watched or listened to Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas? Okay, they're always trying to fill that. Okay, so we got some rejection here. Vic, buddy, okay? Look into Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, bro. Get the audiobook. listen to it while you're driving, you know what I mean? Just listen to it when you're chilling, going to bed. I'm telling you, man, that shit it'll help you, okay? For real. Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. All right, if anyone else has listened to this, tell me what's up. Tell me what's going on here, okay? Let me know if you agree. Okay, I want to leave this here for now. I want to see what's going to happen. Okay, guys, if it starts to break below here, like I said, it can sell off to there. If it continues, it'll just continue to the upside. All right, but it's going to break here, which is key zone. Okay, this is key, guys. Look, because they got rejected there, made it high right there. Okay, so this is a key zone. Got to break through here. Okay, what I'll do is show you. So if it's going to continue, it's got to make a bounce. Like I said, break through here, consolidate for a little bit, and then for making its next move to the upside. All right, so let's wait and see what's going to happen on the German 30. US 30 is just consolidating, guys, not doing too much. Told you that's a key zone right there. It's not doing much of anything. If anything, guys, like, I'll get back to everyone's question here, I promise you. I'm just looking at this right now, okay? Still looking good, guys. Okay, if US 30, guys, there's not much volume here, and there's a lot of resistance right at this 35,500 area, okay? If it starts to really not hold here, like, this might sadly turn into a potential sell. Okay, so let me see this here. But I want to make sure, guys, like, this is scalping, okay? I'd look to take that as my next zone. You can even do it a little tighter than that wick right there, okay? So let's see. All right, so we're looking for this is the movement here, okay? For real. This is still a buy, okay? I just don't want to chop it all up by putting this over here, okay? If it's going to hold, guys, for real, the buys are still up here. Okay, I don't want to keep putting on this chart. If it's going to hold above that trend, it's going to buy into there, okay? For real. If not, what's going to happen is this is going to break 34 at 5,497, and it's going to go into a sell. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen on US 30 here. All right, and I'm going to start answering some of these questions. Okay, German 30. Okay, so Vic, psychological part, I told you about that audiobook. Okay, the book is good too if you like reading. Okay, not being patient, bad entries, over trading, and under. Okay, so Samurai, man, listen. I'm going to try to help you with this, okay? Over trading. Listen, man. That is the number one thing I think why people fail and why these brokers win. So I'm saying this is all a game of who's going to win the brokers, you know what I mean? Who's going to beat the brokers. That's what I think personally, okay? But you got to remember, let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to help you with this, okay? This is black screen for 1 second. I'm going to talk to you for a sec, okay? I'm going to give you guys some help, okay? Listen to this. If you're over trading, take your trades back to, listen, I'll tell you, 3, okay? 3 per day. I know it sounds bad. Scalpers take a lot more than that, okay? If you go 3 for 3, okay, just stop, okay? If you go 2 for 3, stop, okay? If you go 1 for 3, stop, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Just do it in 3, okay? And if you go for 3, I'm telling you right now, stop. All right, out of 3, guys, listen, make it for 3s, okay? If you can. This is just some helpful insight to you. I'm not trying to tell you how to trade, but look, 3 trades per day. You can calculate your risk on how much it is per trade depending on market conditions, okay? That way you're having a set time, you're treating it like boom, 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 and if you lose, you know what I mean, you understand you're checking yourself out. If you end it on 3 out of 3, you're high, you're feeling good. Move on to the next day. Have a goal for it. Calculate your goal based on your actual, you know what I mean, on your account size, okay? Let me check out gold for 1 second here. Okay, guys, gold is, yeah, it's selling off. Okay, finding some support here. This is a key area here, guys. Okay, so let's wait and see what's going to happen with gold. Okay, so what I mean by that is 3 out of 3 trades. Okay, you're done, you're good. Okay, and then move on. It's about having discipline, right? Over trading is the number one thing, because guys, these brokers know that the odds in a trade are in their favor. You know what I mean? 90% of traders fail. 90%, guys, that's huge, and these brokers take full advantage of this. You know what I mean? They know all this stuff, guys. They know this. They know these statistics. It's no joke. I'm telling you right now. Okay? Okay, so the path of trading is a J curve exponentially. You can go through school for 4 years and hope basics mid 5-figure, and when you wait 6-12 months become a successful day trader as well. Yes, son, bro, you broke it down, man. It's all about how much time and effort you put into it, and how much, you know what I mean, how much risk you're willing to take, and can actually control yourself, right? Because guys, like I said, there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of different things to happen, and you know, it's all about how much time you're putting into it, and whether you're willing to risk at proper trades at proper times for the playoffs, right? So that's a great point, man, honestly. So Shiv, I make 50 pips in more than 6-7 trades and lose all of them in 2-3 trades, and again come to the initial position. Shiv buddy, you're so honest. I love it, man. Okay, look, I make 50 pips in more than 6-7 trades. Okay, bro, that's insane, man. Do you understand? That is so good. 50 pips. Bro, just stop. If you make 5 out of 5 trades, even if you don't want to go my 3 out of 3, go 5 out of 5. Okay, but use smaller lot sizes and look for, you know what I mean? But dude, that is crazy. That's called a boom and bust. You know what I mean? When you start to boom, right, then you're going to bust, right? And then you lose everything. It happens all the time, guys. All the time. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. 5 out of 5, be done. Then look for more of your quality trades rather than quantity. You can't keep going, right? It's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. So quality over quantity. Trust me, that's going to help you a long time. Okay, so closing profits too early. Yeah, man, for sure. You might be a scalper, you know, FX cartel. You might be a scalper, man. I don't know how you trade, but like I said, you're probably pretty good. But the key thing is, like, if you're going up 10 pips, if you're doing like a smaller lot size, maybe up it, and then so that 10 pips becomes, like I said, more and more. But just understand, you're risking a bit more too. It depends on your win rate. Okay, so just calculate your win rate by how, you know, the stop loss and your entry is 1 to 3, 1 to 2 trade, and then trade based on that. You know what I'm saying? But taking profits too early is a problem for a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of people, what they do is they take profits too early and they let their losers run, and they just watch their account go fuck, or sorry, they go down, 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 but they always cut their wins so short. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that one. Okay. I still have to read the Naked Forex book. That's a good book, man. I'm gonna write that down, Daniel. Thank you for putting that comment in there. I always like books. You know, I always like listening to audiobooks about Forex. It gets me in the zone, right? It pumps me up too. So for me, bro, really, I don't know about how many pips I win. I just stop myself from being greedy. Yeah, yeah, 100%, man. Greed will kill you in terms of this market. It'll really make things difficult for you, right? But like I said, when you go up your pips, 50 pips, you know what I mean? 100 pips, take your profit, walk on. Cash out and then at the end of the week, do what you got to do, right? Okay, so gold is starting to find some support here, guys. Sorry, I was just talking. Look, if it starts to break above this zone, all right, you know, you can look to maybe take it. I don't know if you took it, guys. I did mention it, but if you didn't, like I said, we had a good opportunity from up here using a smaller runner, right? And then if it started to reverse, it's going to come back up and test this area right here. Okay, that's the initial entry point. That's a good zone. Okay, so we'll see if it's going to tank off or if it's going to hold. Nasdaq is still consolidating, waiting for that next move. Okay, let's check out US 30 is garbage right now too, just waiting. GU still holding some initial uptrend. Okay, so if GU breaks down here, okay, if GU breaks this support, look for it to come back down to this area right here again. Okay, I'm telling you right now. All right, let's just wait and see. And GJ, Still forming that uptrend. Okay, so once we get to that apex, guys, then at 200, we'll get the initial move. Okay, there's gold again. All right, gonna read some more of these comments. There's one more I did too. German 30s curling, guys. Okay, so I'm saying, just wait for it. All right, wait for the next kind of couple candles to close. Okay, gold is starting to form. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go back to the, it's really slow right now, so that's why I kind of asked. For me, bro, my problem was sizing patience and waiting for a retest, not trading the way I've been trading since I joined you guys here. Okay, so yeah, Jacob, you're probably buying on some impulse, man. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if you're a little bit late to it, that's okay. But you know what I mean? You'll perfect those entries over periods of time of seeing it. Like that's a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, we caught that, right? As soon as I said that, guys, I'm looking for sells, and now look, it's starting to go into that sell position. Okay, that might just be a quick pullback, but again, those are types of signal candles that you'll start to understand. Okay, so once you do, it's gonna be game changing for you. Okay, for real. All right. So there's US 30. So it's starting to find still some of that uptrend, guys. Okay. All right. I typically average on 200 pips a day. The wins overcome the successes. Jeff, bro, that's huge, man. 200 pips. Congratulations, dude. That's massive, dude. For real. Let's give Jeff a shout out for that. I closed my buy or NAS when I woke up and I passed my entry. I kind of want to hold to sell, but not sure if I was in a day. It's like every time I close hits my TP. Yeah, Nubia, man, I feel you. It's not easy. That's why scalping is good, man, because you can manually watch it fruition. You know what I mean? You can manually watch them happen, and you don't have to be holding them overnight, waiting for these things to kind of do that. Because a lot of times when you're sleeping, you're not going to wake up to anything, right? So over trading, not following the 3x3 rule. Revenge, yeah, bro. Revenge trading, make it nice, dude. You just talked about it. Revenge trading is the number one thing that blows accounts. You know what I mean? Blows accounts. So always remember, guys, do not revenge trade. Okay? Whatever you do, no revenge trading. Trust me, that whole concept will hurt mentally and physically. Trust me. All right, guys, this is finding some support right here. Okay, so look, if you're in that trade, maybe look to take some of your profit. You know what I mean? If it falls again, like we'll look for another entry. But right now, it's just very slow time. Okay. Nasdaq is still consolidating. All right. Discipline. We should sell gold right now. Shiv, if it holds here, buddy, if it holds here and starts to break this wick, yeah, you might be able to look for a small little scalp sell, 1754.49. Okay, but if it's not going to, this might turn into a potential buy. Okay, or not a buy, but like maybe a reverse to start to get into the 1754.9 area. Okay. I watched The Best Market Maker by Steve Moreno. He talks about market manipulation and how to move with the smart money, the exact ways to trade gaps between. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. That's a good. I've never watched that, but that's a good one. Honestly, I'm going to take that down. I'm going to watch that myself. Thanks for that input, dude. You know what I mean? There's so many of them out there, but hearing good, from real traders, guys, you know, Beat the Market by Steve Morrow. Okay, guys, look, it's possibly selling off here. It's looking good, okay? So shout out to Vic, bro. Thank you for that title. NAS could be a head and shoulder pattern developing. Let's take a look. Yes, it could be 100%. Shoulder, head, potential shoulder for the break, okay? That's what I'm saying. We have that sell opportunity waiting. Okay, whether they're going to get down there, guys, that's huge. I just have them set to different zones, so you'll see. All right, we know that they've been making an uptrend here, consolidation, but let's just wait if now they're going to get a potential sell-off. Okay, we'll leave that initial sell entry for next time. We're just waiting to get these guys. We're just waiting to hit these. These are big moves here. Okay, so we obviously know there's some support right here. So this area, we're just looking to get down to there. Okay, nice little consolidation breakout to the upside or downside. We have overall moves charted, but this is what we're working with now. Okay, nice. Make it nice. 3 for 3x that you buy earlier, dude. Just relax, man. 3 for 3, dude. That's huge. Bro, that's huge. At 3 for 3 at standards, that's $300. You know what I mean? That's payday for you, for real. So I wouldn't even mess it around, even if we get crazy potential breakouts. You know what I mean? Let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, German 30 is starting to form some support, guys. See what I mean? That's a bullish engulfing candlestick. It might be just a retest of the break of the overall uptrend, but we'll see. If it starts to break here, you know what I mean? We have a lot of opportunity here, okay? We got to remember though, okay, are we willing to risk, guys? You know what I mean? This game is all about like understanding risk and probabilities. Do we have a probability that this trade is going to get to this area and then break? What are the probable outcomes? What are the probable outcomes that this is going to sell off right now? You know, this game is all about probabilities, and trust me, a lot of these times, guys, why 90% of traders fail is because it's set up by the market manipulators. See what I'm saying? So it's something you got to remember. Okay, Daniel Johnson. Okay, gold. Okay, there we go, guys. I told you, found some support. It's starting to break. Really choppy session. Let's see if it's going to retest here, guys, or if it's going to start to sell off. Okay. Overall trend has been bullish. Okay. Nice little sell off here. We'll wait and see. Okay, if that's the case, guys, what we'll look to do, just set these things up, guys. This is what we do all night, trust me. And the only reason why I do this, I don't always chart like this by myself. I'm going to tell you this right now. But a lot of the time when I am, okay, I'm just using good support and resistance areas here. Okay, right there. That's initial break. We'll wait and see. Cool. Okay, so keep this in mind, guys. This is the buy opportunity up here. All right, 1755.37. And listen, guys, it's like I said, probability. Gold is not always the easiest to trade, trust me. All right, but is there probable outcome that if we get in this area right here, consolidate, that gold will continue to push up, or is it going to continue to sell? Okay, if it continues to sell, guys, this is just another sell entry right here. Okay, trust me, this gold is chop, guys. Do you understand how choppy gold is? You could catch a nice little uptrend here, but look, guys, quick reversals here. We're trying to catch a more like this type of trend. Okay, but this is nothing. This is just sell off pressure right now. Okay, let's check with that German 30 for a sec. Okay, starting to find some support there, guys. See what I mean? Starting to push back up. Gold. Diamond pattern. Eight to 10, bro, at night, that's the best times. Absolutely, man. Right now, with just chop. We're just doing this to keep it going, man. Trust me. Look at this. See, you want to talk about chop, guys? Look at this. This is choppy right now. This is hurting my head. Look at this. It's still been in buys the entire time. Okay, so let's see what's going on. USD there's US 30. Nice, starting to push up. There we go. What time is it? 12:30. This happened last night too, guys. So US 30 did shoot up. This is like one of the only plays we had last night too. Let's see if US 30 is going to pop, guys. We've been waiting for this, okay? Let's see, guys. We were waiting for this all night. Let's see. This happened last night too, guys. It shot right up. For GU, it's going to take a lot of buy. Let's check out GU. Yep, forming, guys. Look where it's forming. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely. Jacob, bro. I can tell you're a GU trader. Thank you for helping me with this, man. For real. Look at this. If it's going to sell off, guys, we have a neckline break here. You know what I mean? Now, guys, listen. Now, you see what I'm seeing? I'm starting to find... this is still on the 15-minute, okay? When I charted this, it's on the 15-minute. But look. See all that rejection? All that rejection now. Getting low. It's going to come back down and test this overall uptrend, okay? So just be patient with this. Keep this in mind, all right? The 1.38134, guys, that's the buy, all right? And then it's going to continue. So like I said, higher lot, smaller lot sizes initially, and then wait for the runner. This is getting heavily rejected here, okay? There's nothing we can do about it. Like even if I had a chart up there, or the entry there, it's getting rejected. I'm not going to have it here, guys, because look, I'm not going to buy, then sell, then buy, then sell, right? I want the overall breaks. That's what we're looking for. But I agree with you, Jacob, for sure. A lot of buyers, there's a lot of selling pressure here, man. Like Jacob, you made a good point, man. Look at all the selling pressure here, okay? It's going to take a lot of news, but as we know, there's not much news for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Not much news for tomorrow. Okay? Let's go on the 5-minute here for 1 second. There's US 30, guys. Starting to pump up a little bit. Oof, garbage. There we go. Nice. Let's go, guys. This is huge. I just hit second TP. And then we're going for 3. And look, this is the entry right there. See? Okay. Same times at night, absolutely. I get started in the Forex in February, started with IML, came in with wrong mindset, blew multiple accounts. I came in thinking I was going to be ease, man. Was I wrong? Honestly, dude, I've heard of that academy. I've never done it myself. But listen, if I can say anything to you guys, do not believe, like some Forex traders are very successful very fast, okay, for real. It's a rare breed, but they can be it, all right? But don't always believe these crazy cars, all this stuff that you see being promoted as Forex. That's not Forex, guys. That's not Forex, okay? That's promotion of what dreams could be if you actually do make it, which you got to think 90% of traders fail, right? So it's important to understand that by charting and learning stuff like this and scalping and trading on higher time frames, that's going to have more benefit for you putting the time in on the charts than trying to chase $1,000,000 lot sizes or $1,000,000 counts and lot sizes. Okay, learn this skill, guys. That's going to pay off in the long run. Okay, so look guys, US30 pushed right up. Look to take some profits on US30, guys. Are getting a heavy wick. Guys, it's really choppy tonight. It's not much I can do, all right, but quick little scalp in and out, and we look for the next move. Okay, but this is just pure chop. Okay, so but like I said, go into the mindset now, Vic, with like, I'm gonna learn how to do this, you know what I mean? Starting to fall like an M pattern, guys. So like I said, that's going to be the confirmation. If you're getting it up here, you're looking good. US30 still okay. Gold getting rejected. Nothing, no confirmed entry on anything on gold yet. All right, just waiting, just a chop session tonight. Okay, same with Nasdaq. Push straight up and push back down. Okay, and then we're going to go to German 30. Push straight up, push back down. Okay, see, look guys, but they're still making an uptrend, but it's heavy sell off now. All right, so I'm saying, so they tried to push it up there, was rejected. All right, so guys, let me see this. I'm no longer with ML. You honestly don't need them because a good trader, everything is free on YouTube. Absolutely, man, 100%. You can join like membership groups and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have to be ours. So you can join. There's tons of other things for better, cost effective. Like, I think that was the number one complaint, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of other things that are out there too. Exactly, and it requires so much patience. Okay, Vic, in 7 months, I'm 7 months in experience is the best teacher. Exactly, bro. Get it time in the market. Spend time with it. You know what I mean? Make guys listen. Do you understand that how if you want to be successful in this, be married to a pair. Be married to one thing only and learn it. I trade multiple things for you guys just because not everyone can trade gold or indices and stuff like that, right? But guys, if you want to be really successful, find one that you really like and just play it all the time. Find its moves. Marry the pair, marry the commodity, marry the indice, marry it, guys. You'll notice the best successful traders, guys, they will trade not much more than three. Okay, they'll do maybe a commodity, they'll do an indice, and then they'll do a pair or a couple pairs. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. All right. Yeah, I've noticed that too, man. German and Nasdaq move the same, right? Yeah, signals, they're not good, man. We send trade ideas with charts, guys, that, like I said, have more impactful movement than by trying to send you a trade idea. You see what I'm saying? So there's GBPJPY still continuing that uptrend. Okay, looking good. And there's GU, 5 minute. Okay, so Jacob, see what I mean? Your patience paid off. Jacob, what were you? I can tell you're a GU guy, man. Tell me what you think is going to happen on GU. You know what I mean? Like, there's a steady uptrend here. Tell me what you think is going to happen. That M pattern looks like solid for real. But remember, what do you think is going to happen on GU? Take a neck entry, yeah, neckline entry, but it didn't get there yet. Just be patient. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Patience pays off, guys. If you're already selling up here initially, you're screwed because now it's potentially reversing, right? Yeah. GJ and NAS down. Bro, the Nubia, study GJ. Okay, I'm telling you right now, study GJ for the next month and only trade GJ and NAS. That's it. For the next month. You know what I'm saying? For the next month. All right? That'll have more impact on you than trying to master 5 pairs at once. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I trade gold I trade gold US30 indices, and I'll look at GU, EU, and maybe GJ. You know what I mean? I usually do look at GJ as well, but not as much as EU or GU. Okay, so Nubia. Now we're gonna stick with it, man. We're not about that. You know what I mean? If not, you can still join the channel here. You're good to go. Okay, but see, Jacob, do you see how they're making the next leg up, man? Like, we're having a consolidation area within a consolidation area, so for GJ. Yeah, bro. I think Matt, are you talking about GJ? Okay, Vic. Vic, here's a good thing for you, buddy. Just trade, bro. Listen, just trade. Open if you don't have a full account, use a demo account and then just trade. Do like a honestly, man, do like 50 trades a day on your demo account. Okay, for real. Just do as much as you can. Study your your technique. You know what I mean? The chopping gap, if you like that strategy. Study a lot of other ones that you could think work, but then try to find one that'll work best for you. Okay. I keep flipping back, guys. Sorry. Just I want to see what's going on here. Look at gold got rejected. Hey, sold off. No entry there, guys. See? Nothing. Looking for it over here. Rejected. Absolutely, man. London's going to have more impact for sure. I know my boy Ronnie will be going at London, so make sure to check him out. Still, guys, still on that uptrend though. You can start to see really choppy movement right now. Okay, check with that German 30 trade. Getting rejected. Okay, same kind of movement here. All right, guys, I'm going to go till 1 o'clock. Okay, then Ron's going to take over, like I said, at 3. All right. And Vic, yeah, bro, like I said, study. Your best studying is just experience, like you said, man. Press the buys and sells. Press your market orders. Press your buy stops. Press your sell limits. Practice it, bro. Don't be afraid to practice. And if you go one day where you go 0 to 50, go back and see why you went 0 out of 50. You know what I mean? See what you pressed buy instead of sell, or see why. You know what I mean? Try to think in your psychology like you talked about, right? That'll really help you more than just trying to looking for an Elliott wave and this and that, or you know what I mean. Practice the buying and selling at key areas of your strategy. If you like double bottoms, practice double bottom breakouts. If you know what I mean, like double tops, practice those. Try to find those head and shoulders, like you said, Elliott waves. A lot of different styles of trading. Okay. US 30s garbage, crazy scalp trade. There we go, guys. Let's see if gold's going to start to buy again. Really choppy sesh. We might get pick up a little bit later in the night, but we'll see. I'm going to show you guys next week a strategy with just supply and demand zones. Okay, you see how we have right here these two zones. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to use this as much. Okay, I'm going to literally. I'll show you what we'll look for here. Okay, this is going to be pain after the fact, so just bear in mind with me. All right. This is gold. Let's go to US 30 for a second here. Okay, so watch. Guys, if I'm seeing a range, okay, if we're zooming out here, it's on the 5-minute, keep in mind. All right, so if I see, doesn't always happen. Look at US 30, guys, just making legs up. Okay, so look, if we're trading if we're trading this kind of stuff right here, chop, okay, we see that there's one previous wick right here. You see it right in here and here. So you're gonna look at trading your zones. All right, and remember this is on the 5-minute, and same with down here. Okay. Guys, with the 200, listen, listen. We're gonna scalp here. Okay, I'm gonna show you this stuff. Whenever it comes down here, guys, listen. It gets in the zone. We're looking for buys. Boom, and then we'll obviously set it up here, and then we'll look for our stop loss. Then I'll manually say, guys, listen, where the stop loss is roughly right here, right at this area right here. Okay, 35,068. If it breaks below there, we'll get out. I'll manually start saying this stuff. Okay, but look. Like I said, buys here, boom, guys. But the thing is, look, if it gets past the 200, these moves are huge, guys. And same with here. If it breaks all the way up there and then starts selling down, We'll look for sells here. Boom, catch this. Buys, guys. We'll scalp in and out of this all day. Okay, look at the wick. Selling off here. Boom, finding some support. Bullish engulfing candlestick. Boom. Not the best trade because it's sold off, but you know what I mean. As these start to move, guys, we'll have some fun with this. I'm telling you right now, next week. All right, so make sure to tune in and join in. It's the same, yeah. Nubia, supply and demand, yeah. Liquidity, where the market is, where the bigger zone, where these bigger pictures are holding. Sorry, where the bigger pictures, where these banks are holding their buy orders and sell. You know what I mean? Buy orders, buy stops, this and that. You know what I mean? That's what we're really gonna dive into, guys. That's the stuff that is really gonna make you guys see what the market is actually like compared to what it's just showing on, like, you know what I mean, get rich quick. So it's because you'll see, guys, when taking people's trading signals, they don't apply analysis with them and you end up blowing your account for real. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, for example, traded a GBPUSD trade idea here, okay? So I did it on the 15 minute, all right, and I sent it to the group. Guys, that GBP trade idea is on the 15-minute time frame, okay? So when it starts to boom, you know what I mean? That's when we're looking for the overall move. So look, right here. My man Jacob is the GBP guru. He loves GBP, okay? Loves GU. Look, guys. We're catching the next move. Do you understand? We're catching that next move, regardless. Look, if it starts to break below here, guys, the next, it could be a take profit is 1.37951, okay? If it starts to break above, guys, this thing's going to come up to the 200 at 1.38666. Yeah, 366, okay? It's priming up for it, guys. If it starts to break this zone right here, it can walk all the way up here, okay? So let's just wait and see. If it gets sold off, like I said, we'll wait and see on that, okay? But we're looking for the overall push. Same with GJ here, guys. Look, GJ, this thing breaks up, it can really do some damage here, okay? If it breaks down, it can do some damage too, all right? So this analysis is more important. Like, this is giving you like better analysis on a chart than having a trading signal, guys. This is why when we send out our trade ideas, we started to do it like this. It it shows you what we do. You know what I mean? And guys, we're giving out like 3-4 per call, right? And we update them. So, but this is going to have more impactful visual than, like I said, just someone saying buy here, sell here, this and that. Because then you have to go manually look. It's not the best for you, right? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, let's see if gold pushed through, okay? Let's see if it's going to hold here and then continue. If not, guys, we'll wait and see. Really choppy session on gold tonight, guys. But yeah, not much you can do about that. US 30 is still kind of in that buy area, all right? Team Chief, buddy. We'll work on that supply and demand scalping. Trust me, it's gonna have an impact. It's the same thing as doing this. You guys, I don't know if you really like if you see it. When I trap with the rectangle, you can use those as those supply and demand zones as well. When it gets up here, you're selling. When it gets down here, you're buying. Okay, you're not buying. You're not doing anything in the middle. Like, for example, here, I'll just show you. If we trap and gap something, okay, listen. We trap and gap something in there, okay. Listen, if it breaks up in here, guys, listen, and we start to find the first couple of them are starting to find some support and say like this, guys, what's not to say if price makes it above here, we're going to sell it, okay? Because hopefully it's just going to bounce around in here because it's consolidation, right? And if that was the case, guys, down here, we'd buy it, right? And if it gets up to here and sells off, we'll be ready for it, right? Comes back down here, we'll buy it. See what I'm saying? And guys, all the time we're doing that, each trade we'll look to take, I'll just say, listen guys, there's 5 or 6 pips. That's our this is our stop loss right here. So I'm saying 35,573. If it goes above here, we're out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to have an impactful week next week, guys. For real, I'm telling you right now. So this uptrend is still forming, actually. It's looking pretty promising still. But see, guys, as soon as it buy here, right? Sell here. See? Exactly what I just showed you. It's exactly what it is, right? I'm trying to show you this overall with, like, you know what I mean, proper stop loss, this and that, looking for the breakouts, right? But if we have to trade this Tokyo session like this, don't worry. I'll make adjustments for you guys next week. We'll come back strong. Trust me when I say that. Very strong. Peter Jesus, thank you so much for joining, my man. And Wong Dennis, thank you so much for joining too, bro, for sure. You're part of now one of the fastest growing YouTube channels out there. I'm telling you right now. Okay, for gold you're talking about. $17.56, you have nothing to the left. They're not clean. They're right here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sell-off power right there. Okay, so that'd be a take profit, and we're looking to push it up, right? So that would be 17.56, roughly right here. So I'm saying, so if it breaks above there, we're having a nice little take profit. Okay. So it's right above this area right here. Okay. So previous resistance, how I had it, just haven't updated it yet. See what I'm saying? Right there. So guys, it was rejected at the initial entry. Okay, so look for it to come back down here, guys. Starts to sell off. No entries, guys. See, they're not even getting up here. All right, looking for that breakdown. That's for gold. See, stretch this across too. Okay, we'll wait and see, guys. We'll wait and see how this opens. So look, as you can tell, it's very choppy tonight. Okay. Even that move to that move is like $1, 10 pips. You know what I mean? Very choppy tonight. Okay. 10 minutes, guys. We'll probably roll for another 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Give it a break. We'll rest our eyes, guys. It's better to take a break than to keep trading and potentially making a wrong trade, okay? The reason why I'm saying this, guys, it's just too slow right now. There's nothing going on. We had a nice little move, okay? Nice little 2 entries there. Not really the best entry. And then it's like we're waiting for the next one on gold, okay? What happened on US 30 is what I mean. We caught the initial buy, okay? We sold it off. Then it started to walk its way up here. Okay, made a nice little wick, starting to sell down now. See what I'm saying? Putting down to that profit. So good trade, not a bad trade, not the best overall trade. It hit a take profit, but you would have had to pinpoint sniper that entry out to take profits. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the next move on US 30 unless you're still in that buy. Okay, so that's pretty much US 30. Okay, so we'll see what's going to happen there. GU, okay, still holding good support up here, but it's finding good resistance. So wait for GU, guys. Literally, this is a 15-minute trade, 15-minute time frame. Wait for it to happen. If it starts to break this neckline, guys, so I'm saying, if it starts to sell off here, starts to sell down there, boom. Wait for it to like kind of consolidate around here for a little bit before making its next move down, and then it could potentially break. Okay, so keep this in mind. Keep this area in mind, guys, right here. All right, a potential sell at 1.38097 for a neckline, an M pattern. Okay, boom, neckline, make it up higher, approaching the neckline for the dump. Okay, that's if it's going to come back down and sell here. Okay, so keep that in mind. But they're still finding some good support here. Okay, GJ is still waiting, priming to make its next move. All right. Euro's kind of just doing some, not too much. Okay, look at gold again. Just chop, 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 guys. Like literally not much we can do on, there's actually nothing we can do. We can just play it how it plays out and look to get these overall trades, okay? And then we'll finally check Nasdaq. Still doing some consolidation, guys. So we'll get, mark my word, we'll get a very good Nasdaq breakout or breakdown. All right. EU looked like it was going to make a nice move to the upside for sure, man. Key area right here. Slide it over. Good to go. Okay, so we'll wait for Nasdaq. US 30. GU still priming. Good. GJ. Gold. All right. Okay, guys, about 7 more minutes. Guys, do you have any questions at all about anything? Just looking at the overall higher time frame. So that overall higher time frame support. So gold could still be looking good. Okay, see if gold is going to fall into it, guys. See how they've rejected a solid downtrend? So I'm saying. So we'll see if it's going to hold there, if it's going to actually break through. Long, yeah, buddy, I do. Actually, I do. You join, if you're new to the channel, bro, join the free FX group, okay, where we post some of our trades. Like I took a US 30 buy, all right, and just take a look at the webcam. Okay, I took 2 trades tonight. Okay, went 2 for 2. All right, and check it out. Just look at the webcam, you can see it. Okay. Okay, guys, so 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna probably give it a call, and then Ron's gonna take over London session. Okay, it's a bit slower right now. Okay, so I'm more likely to just call it. I know when it's like this, it's better to just call it, and like I said, find a better time to trade. Been doing this long enough, and I understand that, like I said, if you keep doing it and pushing it, you're gonna make a mistake, right? And that's something that we really want to eliminate. So, but if you see. Look at that. Still, Nasdaq and US 30 is still doing the same kind of, still the same thing. GU is still finding good support here, pushing up. Okay. Same with GJ. XAU is finding good support here too. Let's see if it's going to push to the upside, guys. Let's see here. Careful your spreads, guys, for real. Careful of your spreads. I don't trade US oil. Okay. It's not saying I'm open to it. It's just I'm not going to trade it tonight. It's a little bit late, so Daniel dropping knowledge. He understands. Yeah, they want to sell you their latest thing, my man. We trade live, guys. Not a lot of people do this, so I have a lot of respect for people who trade live. Doesn't matter who you are. A lot of respect, guys. It's not easy to do this. Okay, so 3 more minutes, guys. Is there any questions you have? Okay, is there any questions about any of the trades or anything like that that you want any clarification on, or why I'm setting this up. Is there just any kind of questions in general? You know what I mean? Still waiting for this breakout, guys. It's starting to fall down. You can see it's starting to get away from that overall uptrend. We'll see if it's going to push it up or it's going to push back down. If it sells off, guys, listen, this is the entry. Okay. 35,497. GU getting rejected here. Okay, see GJ, guys, it's kind of forming, like, the overall area that I have drawn is just from higher time frame. Okay, from higher time frame. So now if we look at the 15-minute, guys, there's some other stuff forming too. Like I'm seeing another uptrend right here. Okay, you can see they're finding support here, working its way up, but they're still hovering it right around that area. All right, so just keep that in mind, that if it's going to be a break up or it's going to be a breakdown, we'll be ready for it. All right, that's GJ on the 15-minute. Jacob, for sure, man. See, dude, this is why we do it. Guys like you know what I mean, wanting to learn how to trade, but don't have any direction. You know what I mean? Trust me, this is important for us too because it helps with us learning. You know, we got big plans for our business. You know what I mean? So it's going to be huge, especially when we do more private Zoom rooms for these guys and stuff like that. So, but we still want to do it for all you guys, and it's going to happen like that consistently. So, and we do it for people like you, Jacob, for real, who need help just starting out trading, and they maybe get put into something that they're not wanting to get into, or you know what I mean, they're maybe starting to take trades from someone who they don't know what they're doing or whatever it is, man. You know, that's why seeing this stuff done live is helpful. And guys, trust me, we're making mistakes here. Listen, that was a bad trade for real. This should have been to sell, and that should have been like to take profit. All right, but again, I'm looking for overall a little more powerful, not powerful, but like a little more breakouts for like 20, 30 pips. Okay, trust me when I say next week I'll show you. I'll tell you. We'll scalp in the zones. Okay, it'll be a different method, but you'll really like how it'll happen. Okay. Okay. No confirmed. Okay. Nice. Selling off, getting holding. All right. US 30 chop, boys. Chop fest, guys. Okay, guys, it's 1 in the morning. All right, we have our charts on the daily, or sorry, from 15-minute down. Okay, so I'll go over everything. All right, look, US 30. All right, on the 5-minute, nothing is happening right now. Okay, so let Ron take over. We made our moves. So we scalped it, and then we got a little bit of a sell here. Okay, then it was just garbage trading. GU, we found and did a chart on the 15-minute. You can see. Okay, starting to push up, has a nice little potential for the break. It's going to happen at 2 a.m. I guarantee it that. Okay, so look, here's the take profits, here's the entry, here's the stop loss. Okay, stop loss and entry are the red box. Okay, or this rectangle white box. All right, GBPJPY, same thing, guys. Kind of an ascending angle. All right, and you know what I mean, it's going to either have a breakdown or break to the upside. These are the take profits right over here. Okay, keep this in mind. So an entry for a buy is 152.551, stop loss 152.487. Entry for a sell is 152.487. Entry for your stop loss at 152.551. Okay, treat it like that. Gold. Gold is still a chop fest right now. Okay, literally a chop fest. If I could have just drawn this for you and you would have understood. You know what I mean? Look, sell, sell, firing to find. It's throwing, making lower highs and lower lows. So that's why I'm trying to sell it. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get the more confirmed one rather than just say buy here, sell here. You know, so let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right. And then we have Nasdaq. Okay, see what I'm saying? Nasdaq is falling a little bit now. Okay, Nasdaq, we got some good trades actually. It was pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Do you take trades if they wick off the 200? I do, absolutely I do, man. But I wait for a break for the confirmation retest, or just like breakthroughs. You know what I mean? If I have my buy stops or sell stops, that's the way I'll trade it. I'll usually set it if it's appearing there on there, because you sometimes you can get those nice little breakthrough candles. Okay. But yeah, definitely look to set some buy stops and sell stops right on the 200 if you can see it starting to prime, right? Good morning, Pablo. Yeah, I'm actually ending the call right now, bro. Sorry, but my partner Ron's going to take off in less than 2 hours, so about 3:15. So you can check him out then. Okay, guys, we had a really good call tonight. Okay, I wanted to thank everyone for joining in. Jacob Smith, I want to give a shout out to you, bro. You know, you ask questions and you're always signing on the call. So for real, thank you. I wanted to thank all our members as well. Okay. Guys, if you want to join the sniper team, or if you want to just kind of see what it's about, all right, just go to the stocksnipertrading.com, scroll down to the bottom of the website. Okay, you'll see the join newsletter section. Guys, we're not going to spam you, we're not going to do anything like that. What I'm trying to get to you is to show you our analysis. Okay, so basically what we do is we have some news folders set up where we do some analysis and we break it down for you. Okay, so this one was a double bottom at market open where we caught a nice amount of pips, guys. We took this trade, boom, and had a nice little sell off. Okay, we absolutely killed it. All right, and this is the live YouTube lol that I did, and we can go from there, guys. But if you want to join, like I said, join up here. 29. It's less than $1 a day, guys. Most people spend more than coffee per month, but you know what I mean. Check us out. But if there's no other questions, guys, like I said, check Ron out in a couple hours. Make sure to join our free Telegram group, and if you're new, like and subscribe, guys. Okay, so check it out. Hope everyone had a good call, and I will see you all next week. Peace.